Welcome back to another episode of Fucking Be Honest. I'm Vicky.
Step to Death and Zay's in the
Zay's
background.
in the background. So you'll be hearing him in the back. He ain't want to be on the camera tonight. I get it. All right. So tonight on this episode, let me see before I start. How everybody's week was doing? How everybody week? I always start off with that shit. Everybody had a good week?
Long.
All right.
But that's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Tony David Tony.
David Tony.
That's two first names. And I'm gonna let you have
told
it.
her all my life.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have Brooke, his lovely wife, in the building.
Right.
Woo woo! I'm excited tonight because we always do our recordings, but you know, from time to time we get couples in the building to come in and talk about life, love, business, kids, marriage, whatever the fuck else we got going on. And thank you, first of all, for taking your time to come here and talk to
Thank you
us.
for having us.
And let's start here. Y'all are married, right?
Absolutely.
How long y'all been married?
Married since June 20.
Oh, this new shit. Oh,
married.
No. Married.
Not when we first started. She said married.
How
We
long?
were married since August the 19th. Okay, you said June.
No,
That's the anniversary. Right.
Oh, she tried to catch you. She tried to catch you right
she
there,
tried to
baby.
catch me
Don't
off
let her catch you.
I'm sharp.
You
I'm
sharp
sharp.
every time.
Yeah,
Sharp
I'm
on that
on
shit.
Yeah.
All right, so married for, what's that? You said
It'll
9?
be a year in August.
Oh, so it's just
Yeah.
fresh. So how long have y'all been knowing each other?
Man, we've been knowing each other since we were kids.
Really?
Yep.
So David, you grew up in Highland Park.
Yeah, I grew up on
My
Highland Park.
stomping ground, Steph don't believe me.
Park.
Fuck
HB,
Stephanie.
baby.
HB, baby.
HB.
She want to say it so bad, y'all. Don't
Yeah.
let her say it.
You know damn well you from Chesterfield.
You gotta be from there. You gotta be right there. All right,
Yeah.
so let's talk a little bit about background before we just jump into the history, because you know, you guys were who you were before you got into a relationship and shit like that, right?
Right.
All right, Dave. So you what? 50?
56.
56. Okay, we
Yeah,
look good.
yeah.
Black on crack, right?
Yeah, 56.
You're like, yeah, black on crack.
Yeah.
All right. So did you grow up in Highland Park? Was you?
Yeah, I grew up in Highland Park, but I was born in Jackson Walk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
moved to Highland
surprised
Park.
you don't know.
I moved to Highland Park like 77, 78, something like that.
So how old? Like what? Was teenage years or just
Yeah,
teenage years?
I was
basically?
young.
All right. So how would you
I'm about
say?
9 or 10,
How would you
something
say your upbringing was? Because Highland Park, I don't even know how that shit was back then. Because I'm 43,
Yeah.
so I'm a little bit.
Highland Park was like a normal neighborhood.
Like a normal neighborhood.
Yeah, then I came up in it. The same thing goes on everywhere.
In every
A lot of
Did it
drugs.
teach you a lot?
Yeah, it taught me a lot.
It did?
Yeah,
Oh
it taught me what I know now today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit about what life around Highland Park taught you as a man. You know, because it's different for us women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like more so of like being a man in that neighborhood. Because I mean, like you said, a neighborhood is a neighborhood. Is what
How
you
you came
make it.
up.
Yeah.
How you came
Yeah.
up.
Well,
Give
I
me a
ca-
little memory.
Where I came up in my neighborhood I played sports a lot, right?
Okay.
I was a good athlete, right? I played basketball, football, baseball. I played it all, right?
Okay.
I was good at it, right? I came up playing sports, and then I got crossed over to the left and got caught up with a bunch of dudes, and I went left, and that's how I went. You know what I mean? Just life caught up with me right at an early age, and I just learned it taught me how to, read people. It taught me sort of how to read people,
Yeah.
observe people. It taught me a lot coming up in Highland Park, because I've been around a lot of old heads. I seen, so I studied them, so I learned what to do and what not to do.
So your first time in jail was what? Teenage years?
Yeah, I was first time I was 18.
Okay.
Came home when I was 21.
Okay, so you did a couple years then.
Yeah.
How did that shit mold you though? Like far as like that shit?
No, it didn't.
Didn't?
No, the first time made me.
Okay.
The first time made me mad, angry. You never learned
He ain't learned
Yeah.
first. We don't.
Yeah, the first time ain't really molded me. No, the first time, I still was young.
Yeah.
I was 18.
So you got out at what?
What they focus you
22?
for?
I got out 21.
21.
Yeah,
All right.
I did 3 years.
Okay.
And I came home, and I was really wild in when I came home. So that ain't molded me.
So you wild.
3 years ain't
Oh.
nothing. 3 years just like boot camp.
Yeah, that ain't
Little
nothing.
vacation.
Yeah, that ain't enough time.
Not for me, bitch. Oh God. You give me 3 days.
for us.
Yeah.
It's different.
You give me 3 days now. I'm crying.
Yeah.
Now.
We
We
went to
went
a sleepover.
to
Sleepover, yeah.
We woke up. I'm
so,
back.
So 3 years based on that, right?
Okay,
That just was a little playtime. you know.
Yeah.
That's
So
all.
and then you came back, and then how long were you out before you went back?
I came home.
Hard headed,
I was
David.
out. I came home in 89. I went back in 93.
So I was 8
The end of 92.
in 92.
Yeah, the end, yeah.
So what was your longest like bid?
My longest bid?
Yeah. Like what would you say? Like you know how you say you went in at 18, got out at 21, 22. What was your longest stint?
That one right there. The last one. I did 27.
Jeez.
Yeah, I did 27 years. I went in 24. I came up when I was 51.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. So now, would you ever go back?
Hell no. Shit. That ain't an option.
First time.
Hell
But
no.
that's crazy. That's like your whole life.
Yeah.
Right.
It is.
Yeah, like my 20s, 30s.
So when you came back, cause see, we were trying to think about the young niggas that go in there, and I be trying to tell females is that, you know, when men go into jail, they do whether it's 7 years, 8 years, they are trying to figure out what the fuck is the life.
Yeah.
First of all,
Uh-huh.
how she be dressing, how she be
Yeah.
acting, shit ain't the same.
Yeah.
Neighborhoods don't look the
Yeah.
same. So
Yeah, all
what
that
did
shit.
you have to relearn? You know what I'm saying? Like your 27
Yeah.
years, what did you have to relearn?
I had to relearn trust, loyalty. I had to relearn a lot of things.
For
when I was in
yourself.
there. For myself.
Yeah.
For I had to relearn how to, well, I really had to learn how the principles and morals of life, right? I had to learn how to become a man. Because in there, you get like a real age, you got to learn what you see in there.
Yeah.
You really don't know, you got to go off what you see.
Right.
So basically, you get a lot of time to yourself. So I had to learn what I needed to do in there, right? So I spent a lot of time to myself in there. So, and I taught myself how to do a lot of things in there, right?
Yeah.
How to read, how to write, how to educate myself.
Oh yeah, cause
So,
school.
Yeah.
You missed a
How
lot
was
of
it
school.
coping, like, when you first heard that time? You like, what?
Yeah, man. When
But
I
you
fir-
knew, like, I'm gonna get some this time.
No, when I first got that time, right, I really, it's like I wasn't looking for a lot of time, but I had myself set for a lot of time
You- okay.
because of the crime.
And
right.
you-
But isn't it on TV? You're on TV. Your lawyer keep on thinking, "Oh, we're gonna get you
Yeah.
out. We gonna get you out."
Yeah.
So
They tell everybody.
Yeah.
They tell everybody that.
Yeah.
Get that money.
Yeah.
Then they be like, well,
or
this
you
is
waiting
what
for a
they
bill to
said.
pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna see what I can do.
Uh-huh.
But
But it sounded
it's
like
always
this.
a but. Right.
It's always
Yeah,
a
just,
but.
just send me some money.
So like
Uh-huh.
they said, so how was that like you was expecting it, but not really that much? Like, shit.
Was that much time?
Yeah, like,
No, basically, right, to be honest with you, right, I was convicted of a crime that I ain't commit the crime, right? I just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And something happened, right? And by my name or my reputation, whatever you want to call it, they
Guilty.
put the finger on me, right? But I didn't have nothing to do with the crime at all. I didn't have nothing to do with it. So basically, they locked me up. And a lot of people saying I did it. So basically, I tried to fight it, but getting to a point where I had to choose between fighting this charge, facing life, death penalty, or should I just
Take that plea
Take the
and
plea.
go on.
So basically, it hurt me for years because I took the plea knowing that I didn't do it.
so do you regret it to the day that you did that?
Yeah. Right, I regret it. Every day I
But
regret
it's so
it.
fucked up because so many of our men go through that shit.
Yeah.
And they
You
make
get
a
forced
plea.
into
Yeah.
that position.
Sometimes you get forced into plea,
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Yeah.
fuck it. If I lose it,
Yeah.
I've lost.
Like the lesson
So
of
I'd rather
evil.
like take that guilt. So damn, that's a lot. That was a lot.
Yeah, then you got
have
people in
to-
your ear, right? You have people in your ear like, you know, if you didn't do it, fight it and go forward. So I'm like at the
And
same
easy for
time.
everybody.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm,
don't work
I'm like
for
I'm
everybody.
24 years old and I'm facing, you know what I mean? Then they kept bringing me more charges. I'm facing more charges that I didn't do. So you telling me, should I go in there and fight it and then get a life sentence or death penalty when I can go ahead and take this plea to get on the table, even though I didn't do it, but I can live to see another day. So my mentality was, okay, I'm gonna live to see another day. I'm gonna go ahead and battle out to something I didn't do,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean, live to see another
But
day.
then-
So that's how that went.
And then you one of them old school loyal niggas. Like you
Yeah.
could have been snitched on somebody.
Yeah,
that came
yeah,
out,
yeah,
but
yeah.
ain't
And,
nobody
and
doing
they
that.
came to me with that, right? I could say somebody else did it. I could have picked anybody, but unfortunately, the person that I grew up with, I look at my little brother. He did it. He told people he seen me do it, and I don't know what reason why he did that, but he told the people he seen me do
And that
it
had
just
to
to get
hurt,
out
bro.
his trouble.
Yeah.
So, and you know, that's why I tell people be careful the people you bring around your family
Yes.
and introduce to your family
Yes,
because
yes.
they be the same person that's always envious and jealous of you, and you'll never know it.
You'll never know. It's always the closest one.
It's always the closest
I
one.
hear that shit a
Yeah.
lot, and I, you know, in hindsight of dealing with jail and dealing with like missing your young years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I lost
and,
all
and,
of it,
Do you
yeah.
have children?
Yeah, I got kids.
You got kids,
I got
okay.
3 girls, 2 boys.
3 girls. Okay, so you got 5 kids.
Yeah, 5 kids.
Previous, before jail or after?
Yeah, before jail.
Before jail.
Yeah,
Okay.
all my
okay.
kids grown. Yeah.
Okay, so you had them young.
Yeah, I had them young.
Papa was a.
Rolling Stone.
All right, so okay, so you went through that, so you didn't really have too much time on the block and in the hood because you was in and out.
Yeah, in and out,
You did a
yeah.
big bit. So when you
Yeah.
came home, you had to try to figure out like what was the most difficult for you? Was it getting back into your kid's life, or was it just like trying to adapt to fucking life? I mean, the world
Yeah,
itself.
yeah.
We dressing different.
Yeah,
Music different.
Everything changed,
All
right?
that.
So I think the biggest for me was, see, you come back and you try to be accepted, right? You try to make up for time that you missed,
That's
but you
Lord.
can never make up for time that you can miss,
Yes,
right?
Lord.
And then the two, I had to understand that people ain't the same when I left. You know what I mean? My kids older now. People that you knew 27 years ago now, they older and they ain't the same. So I had to adapt to really reality, right?
Yeah.
The reality of the fact is I've been going 27 years. I'm older now. So don't try to go back and grab something and bring it forward. Just keep it moving. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
And that's
right?
why I say all the time that time is fucking expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Was it anybody solid during that time? I know how a lot of people fall off and,
Yeah.
and like wither away in
Yeah.
time.
Man, they
But
stayed
was
around for the
anybody
first 4
solid
years.
That really like
Yeah.
stuck it out with you?
For a
My
minute.
brother, my little brother Boo. And I like to give a shout out to my little brother Boo. That's the realest little brother I've ever had in my
Hey,
life. You know what I mean?
Boo.
That's my dog, my twin. That's my
Shout out
heart,
to
right?
Boo.
Boo, my brother,
Yeah.
stuck by me the whole 27 years. I'm talking about the time I went in. He was the one. Him and my sister Nicole. I love you to death. My sister stuck by me. They was there to pick me up when I walked out. The whole 27 years. He
And
stuck
that's
with me.
all, that's
that's
all
good.
that it's about, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and then because you have some people that don't have no back.
No bad.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so you got out and you figured out life.
Yeah.
Now I see you back
Yeah.
doing what
Yeah.
Are you doing things that you love doing now? You
Yeah.
found your passion and shit
Yeah, I
that you
found my
like.
passion right. When I was in there, my passion, I found that I can write real good, right?
Okay.
I can write real good. I write poems. I wrote like 25 books when I was locked up, right? I wrote like 25 books. I just got my mind right that I was a real good writer. I like to write a lot, right? And I like to talk. So I'm into like being a motivational speaker. Like sometimes on my posters, I work posting.
Most motivational shit.
Motivational shit. So I found I like to do that. So I wrote books and stuff. And you know what I mean? So I found a lot of things I like to do in there. You know what I mean? I like to work out. I love to work out.
Okay.
So a
And
lot of
can I
things-
say he's a convicted felon with a good job? So y'all lazy motherfuckers.
Get one.
Stop acting like you can't get no
Was that
job.
hard? Well, hold on. Was it hard to get a good job? Was it who you know instead of what you know?
Yeah, so people that I knew got me a
That's
job.
the difference in.
But it wasn't hard. Like I went for it and he said, no, you can't because you're convicted felon.
Okay, uh-huh.
So some places I went to, the honor convicted felons that'll let you in
Okay.
and they don't hold nothing against you, right?
Okay.
So I went to a couple spots like that and worked at a couple
But that
spots.
shit
Then I-
fucking kills me. Cause how you expect them to do something
anything.
If you don't give them a
and
chance.
don't go back to the
Yeah.
streets if you say,
Exactly.
"Oh, I can't,
You
you can't
got
fucking do
to give
this
them a
because you
chance.
fucked up here." Like, okay, did I
Right.
fuck up in this job? Did I steal something from this company?
Right.
Yeah,
Like, what
yeah.
makes you justify that? But so, congratulations on getting
I
back into
appreciate that.
life and shit, and not being. I mean, not letting that shit hold you. Was there any? What was your most difficult time in that bitch? Was it just a point in that motherfucker was just like, I
Yeah.
can't take this shit.
Yeah, the most difficult time for me was I lost everybody, right? When I was gone, I lost all my family, right? I lost, me and my brother now, dad he died before I went in, but when I was locked up, I lost my grandma, my mama, my granddad, my aunt. I lost everybody, right? You know what I mean? So,
I mean, it's like it's all good. It's like we all lose motherfuckers,
Yeah, but you know-
it's like that time.
yeah, you got to keep going, right? So at the end of the day, yeah, when you lose everybody, then you figure out, then you'll see who is who.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see who the real, because people your family, don't mean.
You know what I mean?
They mean they family.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Oh
27
my God.
years,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? What did you tell a man that did 27 years for something he didn't do? So you know what I mean?
I lost time, my time, my family,
Yeah.
fuck my
Yeah.
kids' time,
Everything.
All
Right.
kind.
So you got to come out here and you got to get it together. You know what I mean? You got to walk out here
Well,
with
I'm
a
sorry
purpose.
for
I got to
your,
walk
your
with a
loss.
purpose.
You know, and we all experience that shit.
Yeah.
That's why we
Yeah.
always say, I tell my husband all the time, we got to do right by each other.
That's
Because
right.
time is
That's
fucking of
right.
the
That's
essence,
right.
and we don't know
Yeah.
when the clock tick, and
That's
you're
right.
more fortunate.
That's
All right,
right.
so let's jump into some shit. Where you from, Brooke? God damn it.
Yeah.
Lighting the fucking load
Miss
now.
Black
That's
Love.
his baby girl, right? Don't be kissing all about her lashes, guys. Oh. And she, look at her. She getting. They must be doing some good fucking
your
y'all.
wife.
Absolutely.
They do some good
The
fucking
Trey
y'all.
song say, I bet the neighbors know my name.
He gonna
They-
fuck up.
Okay.
He fuck up their lashes.
The whole neighborhood.
All right,
Trey
Brooke, so
song.
you grew up in what? What neighborhood were you?
I grew up in Highland Park too, but before Highland Park, we was in North Side. So I've been
All right.
on the North Side.
Gotcha.
You know,
Okay.
North Side to Highland Park,
Okay.
in between the two.
Yeah.
And when I wasn't in Highland Park, I was in North Side
Okay.
area, but between Mama and Grandma house. But
Okay.
that's
Damn,
all I
grandma
knew.
house.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, so but more of my upbringing and more of my life lessons.
Okay.
All of that come from Highland
Come
Park.
from- okay.
Right, because at Grandma's house, you ain't doing all that.
And
Yeah,
You
no.
ain't
Mama
going
let you
out
do
with
that
free
shit.
hanging out doing stuff. Yeah,
Grandma ain't
Grandma
playing that
tell
shit.
your ass
Grandma
up.
only let you run in and out the fucking house.
Yeah, you shut that screen down.
Yes.
You letting out my air.
Yeah, get your
Yeah.
ass in here. It's hard to
And
get
you better
air
not
around
run in that
house.
house while she making no goddamn cake.
Yeah,
better
don't
not
get
get
me coming in here asking for stuff. You know all of that.
Okay.
Then a lot of my cousins and all of us, we grew up in my grandma's house together.
Like it's supposed
Right,
to be.
so
Yeah.
they were like my best friends.
Okay.
So that was cool, but the Highland Park years, those are the memories.
And what school? Did you John Marshall?
I graduated from John Marshall.
Okay, got it.
But I started off at TJ.
Okay. Oh yeah, because North Side. They separated shit.
And then they split the schools.
Shout out to JM.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but then I graduated from John Marshall.
Okay.
So,
Y'all know when Lil Kim came out with they came out. I don't want to bring up Diddy, no Diddy. When they came out with JM, y'all. I used to always say that shit. We was whack.
yeah.
We used to say that's
John.
Fuck you, Stephanie. Cause she can tell me talk shit. Alright, so you came up in Highland Park. What was like your fun? When did you start? Cause you got kids?
Mhm.
How many you got?
3.
Alright, when you started? When you started
Having
being
kids?
fancy?
When you start being fast in the ass and fucking.
I was
That's
like,
all.
yeah, me too, girl.
It gave us better than
So you a mom. So what was
Yeah.
your teenage years like? You know what I'm saying? Like if you can go back and be like, fuck, what was the fondest memories around Highland Park? What it?
Oh, we used to have a ball.
We
My
was outside,
friends,
right?
yeah, my friends, we hanging out. Just Highland Park we were like a family.
Yeah.
We
Every
did,
block.
Yeah, we did everything together. It
Yep.
was always a block or like Michael Simpson.
Michael, and you know Michael is
Or-
still there.
And who remember
Yeah,
Summer
Michael
League?
Simpson.
Summer League.
Yeah,
some
go up
shit.
the hospital. It was an
It was just
everywhere where we all got together and we hung out, and it was
And
nobody
every
wants to go
block-
home.
And we didn't beef from street
No.
to street. When we got around each other, it was all Highland Park.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
Can I just say I ain't go to Hoskins? God rest his soul,
You
Baby
did?
Charles.
You go to
We miss you so much.
Yeah.
But Baby Charles and all his little friends,
Yeah.
We
they used
know.
to try to grab girls in the pool.
Push them in the
and you be
fucking
scared.
pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't swim. So it was all the niggas that did that.
So you didn't go to the pool, but you didn't go to hospitals at all.
Oh, I
You
didn't get
scared of
booked.
Hoskins.
I was
Oh,
scared of
you
niggas
knew.
there.
Oh,
She was scared of outside of town,
Yeah.
but I'm from Chesterfield. You got so you came up around Highland Park,
Yeah.
found your friends, found your goddamn like your peoples, and like what did it teach you being right? Because you know sometimes we don't go back and like really look at where we came from and the
Right,
good
right.
parts of the shit.
Right,
Because a lot of the street shit taught us a lot.
Yeah, damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't hanging in the street like.
I mean, not street. We ain't no niggas.
No,
but
yeah,
like,
but
playing
I
around,
was
you
real
know, Metal
active,
Bridge
so I
and-
was in sports. I did track.
Oh, you did?
I was doing the choir. I did the band. I tried to, I did the basketball a little bit, but I stayed in trouble all the time because
It
of
was
my
fun.
mouth.
You had a mouth on you.
Right,
Yeah.
and-
You still got a mouth. Don't worry about
Of course, that ain't going nowhere. Period.
it.
Everybody
They be
know
like,
me know
yes,
that.
Vicky, thank you.
Period. Yeah.
She don't shut the fuck up.
I don't
Vicky.
deny it though. I own it.
Me too.
I own
What's your birthday?
October.
You a
6th.
Libra.
Mhm.
I like Libras. But y'all do talk a lot.
Yeah, leave us.
We gonna keep it real.
Motherfuckers. Come up from hell.
You said
Praise too.
Prayer too.
Shit.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the learning experience, most of it, like I said, because from there, it was almost graduation time, and it's time to move on, and then right after that, life began.
Okay. So
So
when
it
you had
wasn't no
your
more fun, and we can't take stuff.
How old was you when you had your
Shit.
first child?
Let's see. She was born in 91. So I was 21.
Oh, you're 21. Okay.
But that's good.
Yeah, I was 21.
I was 18. Shut up.
Well, nigga, I was 15. I was fucking.
She is terrible.
But that's okay. She's 31 now, and I don't have to go and wake up to a little boy that's getting sick in the middle of the night.
You all fucking at 15. You know what the fuck you was doing. Steph just thought she always twisted shit. Girl, don't let
I
her.
wanted them 9 years.
Bro, don't let her tell nothing.
I'm weak.
You got a 9-year-old.
I'm
My
weak.
daughter's 31.
It don't matter, bitch. He like he 14. So
Right.
shit.
Yeah,
Got
my
two
oldest is
older ones.
32. So.
Oh,
But
girl,
yeah.
good for them 32-year-old.
Yeah, thank you.
So then life happened. So
Yeah.
what would you say your most and hold on, first of all, before we skip the shit, y'all knew each other
Yeah.
and how growing up.
Yeah, they
All
used to come by the house,
So
and
y'all
I be
never
on the
fuck with
porch.
each other
So
now?
how y'all met? How it all started?
Yeah.
No, we couldn't have if we wanted to.
Why?
Because first of all, my brothers were cop blockers.
Okay.
And
Did
they
you know her
should've been.
brothers?
Yeah,
And they
know all
should have
that.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my mama was one of them. Get your little fast ass in
Yes,
the house.
girl.
She did all
Because all the
that.
boys is outside.
Yeah, so I tried to be the good girl, and which
Yeah,
I
and he was a
am.
drug dealer too, so grandma won't have it.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
You know,
sir.
so I was like,
Get your ass
Yes.
around.
I be on the porch, David come down the street, and I'm sitting on the porch. He'll stop at the gate. We talk and all that.
How much is the age gap? Is it any
3.
age gap? Oh, that's
No,
cool.
2.
Oh
2.
shit. So
We only
but
2
back
years apart.
then,
2.5.
Yeah.
if you 15 and he's 17,
But see, David
that look
was
like
more
a-
advanced.
Right,
So,
pulling up in the
they looked at
bands,
him,
and grandma like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, my mama was, you stay away from them little boys, So
Uh-huh.
I was forbidden to be up on Metal Bridge.
All right.
That's where everybody be, right?
Yeah.
But I went anyway because that's what we do.
That we do.
Yeah, you get
know,
your
once you
ass
get-
on when
once
you
you
come
get
home.
into your-
But it was worth
Once
it.
they start smelling your ass like they say, you gonna walk on the Metal Bridge. I'm going to get some panic hand and Michael Simpson selling for you.
Right, and my brother came in because I knew my brother was up there.
Okay, yeah.
And
So
I'm gonna
good.
go up
You
there.
want my brother up
Yeah,
there. Good.
but he was cool with it until
Okay.
I'm like this up in somebody's face or
So
somebody
was
in
you
my
in his
face.
face at all? Did you ever have any like, oh, he cute,
When you
or
first
I
saw
did.
him.
Me and David was cool,
Yeah, we was cool.
but we didn't take it.
because you knew her brothers and shit?
Yeah,
so,
I knew
okay.
brothers.
Yeah, we
How
didn't
long
take
ago
it.
before you hit that shit?
That's right.
Did y'all just reconnect?
Just
No, yeah,
all right, we're
we-
gonna get into that.
All right,
Okay,
yeah.
see, they so quick. He
Yeah,
jumped the
that's
gun.
right.
I thought he might have got young. You know.
No, I ain't getting young, Jay.
Yeah,
I ain't getting young.
I ain't getting young. Grandma was on that
If I
ass.
got a young, should have been my baby. Should have been my baby. mama.
Should have been your baby mama.
Ain't no
How many
question.
baby mamas you got?
Shit. Don't give me the line.
No, but you got, hold on, you got 5 kids.
He got four
Four. Yeah.
baby mamas.
Thank you. How the fuck?
Yeah.
He like, he gonna make up some baby
No,
mamas.
don't give me the
Right,
line.
let me think. Yeah.
So 4 kids, 4 baby mamas.
Yeah.
So how was that shit?
Shit, crazy.
Yeah.
Used to fight all the
You can't
time.
even keep a, we can't even keep a one
Man.
motherfucking woman.
Yeah.
Y'all got 4, 5 baby mamas.
Fight all the time.
Because
Talking
all these
shit.
damn personalities.
Yeah,
you
you
know
did it
what
with
I'm
different
saying?
personalities.
Yeah.
you
So
did
was
it.
any of them serious, relationship wise?
One, the first one.
Okay, first one. It's always
Yeah,
us.
the first one.
We always the guinea pig.
Yeah.
We the guinea pig.
Right, right.
Yeah,
We
the
all
first one.
first time, baby.
Nigga,
Right.
I know he married, but we can talk. Tony had plenty hoes because he had plenty money.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah,
cause you
no
was a
question.
nigga.
Yeah,
So
he
you
did.
had
That's
hoes
a
in different
lifestyle.
area codes.
Different era codes all
Yeah,
over
yeah,
the city.
yeah.
He did.
All over the city.
You had all over the city.
Everywhere.
I was the best.
Talk
What
about
was
hoes in the
the?
money.
I look. You,
The best side of town.
Y'all married,
in
but
every
it's all
area
good.
code.
He had a life before you. Like
Yeah,
I
Right,
yeah,
absolutely.
we don't care about
what
that
side
talk.
of town had the best pussy?
The best
What
side
side
of
of
town.
town? East End, West End, South Side. Fuck South
Oh,
Side.
you put me on the spot like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we just said what side of
He
town?
had it all, so he knows.
He like this side.
This side.
Damn.
This
You
guy
can't
is
think.
the
So
best
I'm
side.
trying to give you the best.
Hold on.
Happy
Side
memories.
right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
See how men do? All of them.
All of
Every,
them.
Shut up. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
Everybody. Man,
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
Don't
that
do
shit.
it.
Shut
Don't
up.
do
Charlie,
it.
everybody
I'ma
can
keep it
have
real.
good pussy now. God
I'm
damn.
gonna say the projects. All the project.
Okay.
Project girls.
Okay.
Project.
Because they ain't want nothing. They just want to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Look,
They was getting in.
Yeah. Project
Give me a
girls.
hood rat.
Project
That don't give a
Project girls.
fuck.
They gonna give you all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna do it all. They
What?
gonna, yeah.
Shit,
That's
we
why they
all-
like sexy red ass. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny.
Pow, pow, pow,
All right,
pow.
so let's get into
Aight.
when did
He was the man, so it's how we get there. How we get to become the man. He's all the
Money.
on you.
Huh?
I get all the
how,
money.
so when did you realize what they really wanted from you
The
though?
hustling, how we get it.
Because
How we
pussy
get
easy to come when you got the money.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I think, I don't know. I think a lot of them was messing with me because of reputation. Wise.
Reputation,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Reputation.
Say that
what
shit,
it
though.
is.
Why do we
You
go?
said that,
Okay,
yeah,
y'all.
they
Why
gonna-
the fuck do
Yeah.
we go after the nigga? Okay, 'Cause
That's true, though.
Y'all women, 3 women sitting over here, 2
Yeah.
men.
You heard about
Why do we
That's
go?
right.
But
Tell me
why
again,
do we
Zay.
go
That's
after
right.
the
You heard about
motherfuckers
it.
who everybody wants?
Because
What is the
I
deal?
don't want to fuck with a nigga who name ain't ringing in these
That's
streets.
right. That's
But my
right.
thing is this:
That's right.
why?
For some
And they're trying to make
reason,
them do good. They're trying to make them treat you right.
right, for
Yeah.
some reason, that's supposed to make you
Yeah,
The
man.
shit.
more than what you is.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
that, so
Okay.
now everybody
So
want
it
to be
boosts-
you.
It boosted.
They want your seat.
And then, right, we always think, I look better than her.
Right.
Well, she in the projects, I ain't in the projects. So I know I can take them from her.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
it's about the challenge.
Bullshit.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
But see, that's why
It's
women,
challenge.
I just did a video on that shit. You gotta take accountability for the niggas you choosing. Because you are choosing the same
The
type
same
of
type of
man.
man you like.
Right.
That's
your type.
Because see, I don't want a man who can't fight.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Oh, I
nobody
definitely
know.
don't want
That's
that.
I don't want a man who know how to get no money. I don't
Right.
want a man who know how to use his hand. So
Right.
we got our
That's right.
thing.
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
Right.
I think that
Yeah.
that is too. So do you think any of them fuck with you for who you are? Or you just didn't care.
No, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't care.
Well, it's short. Funny.
You
You got what
fucking,
you want.
yeah, you fucking, you got what you
But
want.
see, I
ain't
wonder
give a
why.
fuck.
See, this is why I
Shit.
tell women stop thinking you fucking special.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
no, you
Right.
special.
That's
no.
bad. Most. That's
Come on
special.
now.
Yeah.
Most. I bet you like I can ask him right now. He probably won't know half of them bitches' names.
Right.
No, hell no. For
I
what?
ain't no clue. For
Yeah.
what?
For
You
what?
ain't seen
Yeah.
that.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But my thing is this. And this is what I tell
Girls
women.
just, a whole is a whole. Girls just think
But
that
I
they're
don't
so
know.
special
But see,
than others.
this is
Yeah,
what
there you go.
Just to say, I did it. I slept with David
But
Johnson.
the problem with women is we don't.
Oh,
put-
you did? Me
but
too.
you don't put
You
value
know,
on
whatever.
them. Don't nobody. I'm talking about women basically. Don't women put no value on their pussy. Ain't no
Nope.
value in it.
Nope.
Back then they did.
Nope.
Yeah.
They
no.
still
You're right.
don't.
You
post.
still don't.
It's
Well,
probably worse now.
Some of them don't. Some of them
Because
don't.
back
You're
then,
right.
women
Best
really.
pussy is preserved.
Yeah, there you go.
It
That's right. That's real talk.
When
That's
all,
right.
you
That's
think
right.
so?
A little fight.
Cause a nigga
I
chase,
love
A
fight.
little fight.
see a nigga chase you more when you don't
Yeah,
get
when
pussy
you
up
give
real
it to 'em.
fast. When you give it to them, they already got it. They don't chase
I
you.
wish somebody would have told me that fucking 48 years ago.
But hold on. But I gave it to him in 24 hours.
I'm that nigga though.
But we married
Oh.
over 20 years.
I'm
Nigga.
that
You
nigga.
did too.
One-
You fucking
I'm that
24
nigga
hours
though.
too.
You one night stand? What the one night stand
Yeah,
is?
first time. The
Okay.
first
But
time
look.
I went over there, we couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
It was my time of the month.
Her time
But I
of
was
month.
going off.
But like the next time,
Since y'all wanna know,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just a little grace period. I gave her a date.
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
day I came over there. Yeah, I cracked.
You cracked.
But I want him to tell the truth though.
But yeah, get the rundown.
I wanted to fuck him when I was in high school.
Okay.
So it won't just know So I already knew when I got
Right.
out.
Yeah.
It won't just know any. Yeah.
But ain't nothing
You know
wrong
what
with
I'm saying?
that
Thank
because
you.
look the
I'm
way
grown.
Yeah, that's what you say. Look what
Y'all
you
got
say.
20
But
plus.
what did he?
Okay.
I fucked up. All right, so how would you say that you were, Brooke, somebody that that you had to turn down and fight down a whole lot of niggas too? Most women do.
Yeah,
To
most
an
women
extent.
do, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you find yourself.
I was a hard one.
Okay, you's a hard nut to crack.
Yeah, I was. I was a hard one.
So you got them 3 children.
Yeah.
Crack that nut.
I was a hard one. Because my mind wasn't, I had relationship or I mess with people. I talk to people.
Yeah.
But my mind was always on, I wanted, when you're a child, you're like, oh my God. Because at one point I thought I was going to be Whitney. Then another time I thought I was MC Light.
So
You know what I'm
you was
saying?
singing.
I
and
had
rapping.
dreams and
Me too,
aspirations.
girl. Me too.
Okay, so I was singing
I
and
wrote music. I was like,
dancing
Apollo. I
and
got
writing
it.
music, and my younger brother got him into it and all that stuff, and he does it like real great.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, and then the sports,
Okay.
so
So you
I
were
was
busy.
real active and busy.
Yeah.
So
Too busy to keep fucking around.
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
it was
So how
it was happening,
how
but it was like
mamahood?
low key.
Was mamahood difficult?
No,
She had to sneak them in the back door. You snuck them in the back door?
Who?
no.
Who you snuck in the
You
back
snuck
door?
them niggas in the back door? Shit.
Didn't I just say
She
when
won't
between
dance.
the brothers and my mom and them, it won't happen. It didn't go down in my mama
I
house.
couldn't do it in my mom's house either.
It didn't go down like that.
It was just
So everything I
I
did was
could.
away.
in mama house.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I was
No,
always
man, give a
away.
fuck. Long as niggas
Yeah.
in school.
That's it.
yeah, daddy don't never care.
But your mama,
Yeah, daddy don't never
Mama,
care.
I could not fuck my house.
Yeah,
I was scared of my
Daddy-
mama. So I didn't cry her. I
Daddy
didn't
like, go get her
cry.
ass.
See, that's different. When you scared of your mama,
Yeah, I
I
was
wasn't
scared of my mama. No.
I was scared of my grandma. I wasn't scared of my mama.
Why you scared of your mama?
Because she let us do what we want. Because she was young too. She had all 3 of us under the age of 18.
That's why you so fucking spoiled. I don't care if I had my kids at the age of 12.
Yeah.
15,
No, I was
17,
scared. It didn't
Yeah.
go down at the house.
You understand what I'm saying, Dave? You ain't fucking in here. I could have had you in 2. Only
Yeah.
fucking going on here is me.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, all that fucking ain't going on.
Right, and that's how my mama was. No.
Damn right.
My brothers and them did all that, and I saw what happened to them.
And how
They
they
was
went.
getting ass.
Oh, mothers ain't care if brothers did shit. Brothers
Yeah.
can do what the fuck
Yeah,
they
they got
want
away
to.
Yeah, that's facts though. Yep.
You know
Mama don't
I
care
seen
about
so many
the
ass
son.
whoopings
They
in
just
my house. I
deserve
said, no,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
doing that.
So
That's
how?
that.
So how?
Thank you, now.
Let's get into how y'all met. Let's talk about that.
Well,
How y'all
reunited.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, how y'all
Well, you tell
reconnected.
them, go ahead, baby. You tell
And
them.
then first, y'all been married now for a year. Y'all
Yeah.
known each other since y'all was young.
Right.
So let's talk about where the reconnect came in.
Well, you want to tell them? Go ahead.
Well, before
Who
that,
know it?
before
Both
I
of them
know,
know
you know
it.
I knew it,
I
but
know
no,
it.
but before that, we was at Hoskins. Everybody,
Right.
because everybody hang out at Hoskins
Okay.
on the
Uh-huh.
weekends and get
Right.
together.
That's
They
what you
play
do.
ball and whatever.
Yeah.
And David was out there.
I just came home.
He had just came home a
Yeah.
little bit, and I was out there. I was with my sister, and my brother was out there. Both of them, 2 of them. And
Hold on, you just came home the first time or second time?
he said,
The second time.
Second time, okay.
Yeah.
That's over.
Yeah,
All right, got
second
it.
time.
The long
Right.
story, got it. Okay.
and so and I'm like, they was like, oh, Dave Jones, they was like, Dave Jones home, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right,
Was you single? Or was you?
Yeah.
You single?
yeah.
Okay.
I was talking to somebody, but I won't.
In a full relationship.
No.
Yeah.
But
Keep
yeah.
it real. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
talking to somebody. Like,
Yeah. You took that nigga. Yeah.
keep it real.
Yeah, so I was talking to somebody.
Nigga, David Tony home, nigga.
Fucking be honest.
That's what I said.
Fucking be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
beyond,
So,
yeah.
yeah, I was dealing with somebody. But yeah, like I said, so, and everybody was like, because it's David Tony. So everybody was crying around and going, I said, I ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
That's David.
Yeah.
You know? So, and he got my brother, you know your ass going over there. I said, I'm going to speak to him, but I'm not running up like that because everybody else doing it.
Okay.
You know? So
she hard enough to cry.
yeah, so then when I
Maybe
saw him
notice
after he got all his hellos and hugs and all that, then I walked over and we talked and all that, and then I left. Well, left from right there.
Okay.
You know, but we were still out there, and that was that. And then I guess about a week later, I seen him at the club.
At the club, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I seen him at the club and we talked or whatever. In the club, we danced or whatever. Me, one of his brothers, and me and my girlfriend.
At the club,
Yeah, and then when the club was over, okay, so I'm going to my car. He already outside talking to somebody else.
A female.
That was parked right beside me.
A female.
But I don't think that, but they won't, I don't think they won't talk to me
But
like
I don't talk
that.
like, not like that.
Yeah, they won't talk like that. He was
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to a girl.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm ready to get in the car, and we talked, and I was like, what's up? And he was like, what's up? And I'm like,
But that was something.
you know what was
Yeah,
up.
what you doing there, nigga? Walking
Yeah,
out
he
so
was
down.
talking to you and all that.
Let me tell my version.
Yeah, and then we exchanged numbers, and it went on.
Let me tell
Okay,
my
the
version.
boy
All right,
go,
my
yo.
version.
Come on, David, tell your
look,
shit.
my version was we was in the club and I
Okay.
seen her right,
Uh-huh.
and she had this pink outfit,
Yeah.
but the
Look how
color
you
of the
remember
curtains.
that.
Right?
I know that's right.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, he still talk about that.
Yeah, I
out
seen
there.
that fat ass.
I can't even
You
get
saw
it.
his fat ass and
What?
everything.
Listen, so I'm looking around. I said, "What the fuck that girl with that fat ass?" That motherfucker fat.
I
boy.
love it.
I was looking. I
love
said,
it.
"God damn!" So
Look, she like that.
So
I look, boo.
I look around, I'm like, damn, that's Brooke from Hospice Field. Because they're back with Then we started
Yeah.
kicking the white, reconnected,
Yeah.
and the rest was history. Yeah, I was
Nah,
talking.
ain't no fucking rest
But
of
I was
history.
talking to somebody at the time.
What happened
too.
that
I'm
night?
keep-
What
I'm
happened the
keeping it
next
real,
day? You was
But
talking
David
about
was with
I
somebody
was with
too.
my ex. Yeah, my ex.
how you just
Oh,
out?
it doesn't
No,
matter,
I
nigga.
was
David
locked
Tony
up.
home. You think 27 years gonna change your
I
name?
was locked up.
Oh,
When
you
I got
fuck with a locked
divorced.
up. See what I'm
Okay.
saying? Okay. So hold on, you was married.
They were together before he got locked
Yeah,
up.
before I got locked up.
And they got married, they got
Oh.
divorced, and then they reconnected when he
Yeah.
got home.
Yeah.
So you got divorced in jail, and
Yeah.
then you got home. Y'all reconnected again.
Right.
All right. So then you met Brooke.
Right.
And y'all then everybody else disconnected.
So so
Yeah.
when Miles was out, Miles was already on the way
Alright,
out
so
the
what?
door.
Oh, you
They
always
just
say
left
what
it
made
alone.
you kind of like be like, all right, nigga, I'm done with you, David.
Because he heard the name David Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah. That nigga was Ghost.
Keep real.
dick.
Good
Come on
dick.
now.
Listen,
She
listen.
always
All right,
the best
listen,
dick. The best dick gonna win.
Why y'all always
The best
but
dick
you know
gonna
what?
win.
It might
I'm telling
be
you,
true.
the best dick can
Did the best
win.
dick
It
win?
might
The
be
best
true.
dick can win.
Brooke, did the best dick win?
No, the best dick definitely won.
Okay.
But I had the other dick because they were locked up.
It ain't had nothing to do with Dick. That
Right,
nigga
the
heard the
best
name
one
David
won.
Tony and was like, oh no, I'm good.
I don't want that.
I don't want the problem.
Did you break up with a nigga?
Like I said,
You had no choice.
We love the cocky.
I was on my way out the door.
Jay, you know what time it is, dog.
Look,
When you put
I
it
bet
down,
niggas stop calling her house.
there
Before
you
you
go.
together.
There you
I had
go.
a girlfriend tell her.
That's right.
stop niggas
That's
He
right.
understood.
That's right.
But how you get
What
rid of
I
your
was dealing
hoes? Because
with.
don't get me wrong, when you came home, 27 years don't change shit. You fresh meat now.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So I know
no.
the girls like,
See,
girl, you know
let
David
me tell
Tony
you
home.
something.
Yeah.
The bottom line is, you know, niggas fuck up, niggas do, you know what I mean? Niggas men.
Yeah.
I mean, but at some point in time, my point was, I don't give a fuck. I was fucking up at the time when I met her. I wasn't gonna let nothing come before her. I kept it straight on the board. Look, this where I'm going. So if you're doing something on the side, whatever you're doing, if you're in your past, whatever you're doing, I'll let them know this is the one right here. So
that's
and we
right.
got
He
together,
came up.
and they got more serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we were just talking,
Yeah, we
you
just
know,
talking, yeah.
and we was hanging
Y'all
out.
fucked in 24 hours.
Huh?
After the club. How long that
The
took?
next day.
When we fucking?
Yeah.
Man,
Next day.
we were fucking everywhere.
You
No, I'm talking about when. When
Y'all
that
was
night,
all this
that
crap.
night, after the club, that night or the next night.
Hold on, let me think.
Think about it, Tony.
I
Here's
just-
No,
something.
it wasn't the night of the club.
No,
It was
No,
the
we-
next night.
night.
no,
night.
yeah, the night of the club.
Yeah, we
she
went
was
on
right
home.
out my way.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah,
24 hours
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was the
Yeah.
next night.
But
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
I'm on your goddamn side because you've been knowing a nigga all his life.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, it
So
was
that's
the next
good.
day.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So then y'all. Okay. So after that, you said started getting serious and serious and serious and serious. So how did you know it was time to propose? What I mean, like, what did she do differently from and you was married before? So
Right.
what was that proposal to Brooke to make you be like, yeah,
Even I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
Oh, to make me want to do it
Yeah.
again. Because I did say I want to do it again.
Yeah,
People
okay.
always say that.
Yeah.
I ain't getting married
I
anymore.
told
Yeah.
you that. But you
said
can't say that life though, because when shit happens.
Yeah.
You was married
I
before?
said it.
You was married before too?
Yeah,
Yep.
she was married like what, 20 years, man?
Over 20.
Over 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, we gotta get into that.
That's
That's
my
good
baby
shit.
daddy.
Yeah, that's her
Yes, sir.
kids.
What, what sector red songs?
All the kids?
Fuck
Yeah, all the
baby
kids by
daddy.
him. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the fuck was you?
I'm just saying.
Call her green. Whore.
Bow, bow.
Alright, so we can get it.
I
We'll
fucked
get
my
it.
model.
Daddy.
But anyway.
Okay, so when did you know I'm going to do it again? I'm not afraid to do marriage again. I found love, and I think I found love.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and do it. What made you do that?
Well, well, it's a lot of things, but it's two reasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because she accepted me who I was, right? I knew she won't fuck with me because of my name, my reputation.
Okay.
She loved
She
me
knew
genuinely.
you, yeah.
She knew me genuinely, right? And it was unconditional love for me because I seen that in a little bit of time that we was together. Then it was a moment when I had this Benz, right? I had this black Benz, and I tell you this story all the time. I had this black Benz. It was like a low rider. For every time you hit bumps, one of my wheels go flat.
Okay.
'Cause, the potholes. So I called her one day, and me and her just was we was together, and I said, B, I was like, I got this Benz. I said, man, but every time the goddamn pop over the tires pop. So she was going to get the tires for me, $125 each tire. I said, no, fuck that. I ain't gonna keep letting her pay $125. So one day I was like, damn, man, I'm just come on trying to get right. You know what I mean?
trying to get your life in
focused,
order.
Right.
So I said, B, I said, man, the people at the Benz place said the car cost $1,000 to get it fixed. I said, I ain't got it. So she was like, didn't I tell you take the car up there and
Long
drop it
time
off?
ago.
And
I
so,
did.
so
I
in my
told 2 days
mind,
ago, have the car
Yeah.
towed up there,
Let them fix
and then
it.
call me and tell me what
yeah.
you say,
So
and
when
we'll
I did
figure it
that,
out.
Yeah.
so when I did that, the people said $1,000. So I called. I said, look, I said, man, the people said $1,000. She said, I'm on my way. So when she came up there, she put $1,000 on the counter, right? And the white dude got the money. I'm looking like, damn, you just bring $1,000. And that day right there, I was like, this gonna be my
Not
wife
saying
right
when
here.
you can give it back
Yeah,
to me.
nothing.
Why you ain't got it? It didn't make you
Understood.
feel less than.
There you
Right,
go. She
right.
never made me feel less than a man.
Right.
Man. She always listen to me. She understand me. She get me right. So at that point when I seen her put that $1,000 on the table, I'm like, damn.
So
I'm
when
like,
I
man,
get
she ain't
it,
asked me no
she got
question.
it.
So I said, this gonna be my wife right here. Cause I mean,
See how?
Because you got to realize you was the nigga that's always
Yeah,
dishing out
Right,
the money.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right,
But
right.
to have somebody, and that's why I tell people all the time, in certain relationships, and it's more so like new fucking relationships that's going on.
Yeah,
That's why we talk
yeah.
about it a lot.
yeah.
You have to know who's really there.
Right.
Who got your back?
Because
yeah.
in
Absolutely.
marriage, that shit ain't always equally yoked.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
gonna be a point where I ain't got it. It's gonna be a point where you have more. It's gonna be a point where you have less.
That's
It's
right.
gonna be a point where we both getting it.
Right.
It's gonna
That's
be-
right.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
Exactly.
what are
That's
you really here for? So
Exactly.
that's some dope shit, bro.
Yep.
And man, you got good pussy.
Yep.
That's why you married. That's why you
A
married.
smoker.
Now listen, hold on. No, let me just throw that in there. Because actually I have a
A
nickname.
smoker.
You got a nickname? What's that?
Sunshine.
Oh shit.
So everybody know where that came from.
Okay. Where it come
Okay,
from?
sunshine.
Where it come from?
Watch the movie.
Oh,
Now why did they get it first?
Right.
Where it come from?
Everybody watch Harlem
Harlem
Nights.
Nights.
Y'all know where it come from,
Girl,
okay?
this is so
It's good, yeah.
That's some good shit, ain't it?
Hey,
Yeah, but anyway,
Come on,
that's some
Jam.
good shit right there.
Hey, sunshine.
I'm sorry.
everybody got this.
I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever seen Harlem Nights before.
You better go watch
It's
it.
okay.
You didn't-
Oh shit! Hey,
Step.
You better get your ass from
You
the
said Harlem
stage.
Nights.
We gonna watch Harlem Nights
You
tomorrow.
seen how
Shit.
you see it?
Never watch
I
Harlem
don't
Nights.
We was smoking, watch.
No. I never heard that sunshine shit.
What the hell?
What?
You
I'm
don't,
gonna use it in the
Yes, you
joke
you
though.
don't even know who played in Harlem Nights?
Eddie Murphy was in it though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it? That's all the fuck you know is Eddie
Oh
Murphy?
no.
Alright, you know what, y'all? But I'm the green one. Fuck to be honest, listeners, listen to this fucking
watch Harlem Nights
podcast.
with
Me and Stephanie argue every week.
Tonight.
And she called me green.
You need to go watch
You don't know
that.
Harlem Nights, you're a green bitch.
You seen Boys in the Hood? You seen?
I have seen Boys in the Hood.
You seen Menace Inside?
Daddy, Steph, you ain't never
Hey,
seen
I'm gonna hit you,
If she got
Steph,
a
if you ain't
thing.
fucking seen Menace.
Busting the head, say, I give it permission.
I don't
Did
hear
her
women
ass.
either.
Everybody
I
gonna
don't
lick
hear
on her.
women either.
What the hell?
Steph.
That's okay. We're gonna
Hey,
let
we
her
need
do
to have
it.
movie
Oh,
night.
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
yeah.
Ain't no question.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
so-
okay, but yeah.
So the dope part of that is I knew she was gonna be my wife. Ladies, listen to this. They
Yeah.
fucking know.
We know.
Yep.
Oh, they know.
Yeah.
They know.
right
Trust
away.
me, they
They know
know.
it don't take them no
Yeah.
4-5 fucking years.
Yeah.
They
We
Yeah.
know.
cap you. If we just fucking you.
We'll cap
We
you.
just
Yeah.
fucking you.
They
Right.
will cap you.
If
Right.
you mean something, you mean
That's
something.
right.
And see, but women don't like to hear what men say.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
They
That's
say
Be
it.
honest.
They're right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you gotta open your fucking ears so you can stop all this. I ain't
paying
see the red
attention.
flags, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck a red
Listen.
flag, all this new shit y'all talking about.
Fuck,
Hey,
When the niggas
all
say
that
that
new
shit,
shit,
that
ain't
is
it?
new
what
shit.
you
All
gotta
the
say?
red flags.
Fuck a
ain't it?
red flag.
A red
bitch. I don't wanna
flag.
hear that
You
shit.
knew.
Oh, what's his love language? Shut the fuck up. Get in this house and pay these goddamn bills and take care of these goddamn children.
Hey,
That's the goddamn love language.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's the love language.
Shit.
That's real talk, though.
This
That's
all
real talk.
this shit. So y'all, you knew then. So how long did it take you from there to propose, or to say, "Would you
Shit.
be my wife"?
It took me, how long? It went
Year.
about a year.
Okay.
About a year.
About
That
a year.
ain't bad. Cause
Yeah.
you gotta come home, get your life in order.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
and then like you can see, like even with David saying, like even asking women for money or this is
Yeah.
what I need.
Even
Sometimes
call.
just
Yeah.
to call. But this is
Yeah.
what I'm talking about when I say men and women to let their motherfucking ego go.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
yeah.
you need your fucking car
Yeah.
fixed. I know I ain't gonna front with you.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna take y'all to eat this weekend because I ain't even my fucking tires keep going.
That's
Right.
So
right.
while I'm fronting, trying not to fucking
See,
say
that's the
this.
thing in a relationship. You gotta understand how to have a healthy
Thank you.
relationship.
Thank you.
Yep.
And see, with him, I knew, like, I had my own baggage and shit that I came with. You know what I'm
What was
saying?
that? What was
But
that
we're
was?
going to get to
Oh, we'll
that.
get to
But
that,
with
okay.
him, I know you just came home. 27 years is a long
On your
time.
mental.
You know,
Yeah, your
to
mental.
have
Yeah,
to
your mental.
readjust
Yes.
from where he came from.
Yes, Lord.
And I know he going to need somebody really strong
Yes, Lord.
by him to help
That
him
fuck
through
with
this.
him. Yeah.
And not make him feel less than.
That's what I say.
Okay?
I ain't never. I
You know,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah,
never strip
yeah.
him of his
I
manhood.
hate that.
See, once you make a man feel less than what he is, you'll never get him back.
You
no
never
more.
get him back.
You'll
Right.
never get him
Never
back.
get
You
you
know what I
the
mean?
same.
You know what I
Because
mean?
they don't look at you the
Yeah.
same.
Because it's
Let
not,
me get you saying.
and it's not easy,
Yeah,
honestly,
you don't- you're right.
to kind of like, and whether you in jail or not, like really get going.
Yeah.
And people
Yeah.
like, oh, you waited all your life. You could say that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everybody
Niggas
ain't
been
as
trying,
fast paced.
goddamn.
You know,
Yeah.
don't be trying. Show me.
Yeah.
Show me some fucking
Yeah.
initiative because you got some
Yeah.
lazy motherfucking men
You do. Real talk.
and women.
So Brooke, was your friend supporter? Because you know friends were like, girl, because you grown and stable,
Right,
So be
right.
like, girl, you be taking a grown ass
Listen,
man.
Man,
and
yeah,
that was
yeah.
the blessing. Everybody that was connected to me, around me, in my family, whatever, was so accepting.
Yeah, yep.
But I think again is because of his name. You know, it's
No,
a
a lot
matter
of
of
my-
time.
I got
But
some
he a
people in my
hustler.
family
You
that
know, it's a
can
matter
be
of
the
time.
booze
He
in my
gonna get his
family.
shit
Y'all know who
together.
y'all is. But I'm just saying, everybody didn't know
Only a matter
David.
of time.
A lot of people in my family, and a lot of my friends, you know, they didn't know David. They didn't know the story. They didn't know the history.
Okay.
So they were introduced
To David.
Yeah.
to David.
To David.
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
David Tony from the DT.
It was
It was
David.
David,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And another reason really was because my past relationship,
Okay.
they were, because it was horrible the way it ended and all that went on and all of that from where I came from. So now to see me
Happy.
being so happy with this smile on my face and you know, our connection,
Yeah.
and they see,
Yeah.
you know, me being back. They were so happy and accepting.
Because I'm sure you lost yourself after 20 years.
Yeah. It
So
did. I had
20 years
to
of
learn, you know. I know, you know, I've never been a person where, so there is not a relationship that I've ever had where anybody can say, oh, I wasn't a good girlfriend or a good wife.
Okay.
Because that ain't me.
So that ain't you. So 20
I'm going to bring
years.
all that to the table.
Okay.
But I'm going to need you to get that back.
So
or you can't have
you
it.
can't have it.
Period.
But 20 years of a marriage with the same children's father, how would you say that? Because that's a hard ending.
Fuck that baby dad. That's what you heard her say that.
Who said that? My baby daddy.
I ain't
But
know
go
your,
ahead.
But I didn't know your baby daddy was your husband. Two different motherfuckers. You got a baby daddy.
Yeah.
I got a baby daddy, but I got a husband.
Yeah.
You got a husband. You see what I'm saying? So we don't really be like, fuck the baby daddies.
Yeah.
We like, we were
But my
married.
baby dad ain't my husband, so I can say fuck my baby dad.
Girl, your baby daddy was 30 years ago. He like, girl, let it go. God damn, Stephanie. If you listening, baby daddy, fuck her baby daddy. All right, so what was the hardest part in that marriage? For it to end, you know, for 20 years, something was just like, this enough.
Something be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Enough is enough
yeah,
for me.
it was because we were in it was some good times, of course.
Okay.
Nobody gonna stay in nothing if you don't have some good points.
Okay.
So, I ain't gonna dog them out like that. But at the same time, it was, what you bring into the table is not worth what I'm gonna continue to accept.
Okay.
And I was big on with my kids, making sure that they understood what a good relationship looks like, feels like. Look, so, and I felt like I was the mama and the dad, because he didn't play the role that I felt he should have played. So I did it.
And sometimes women will stay in a situation for our kids.
Right.
So was it more so, like you said, play the position and the roles? Was it he not lighting your load? He wasn't there for the children. He wasn't working like he supposed to. Or
He
wasn't
worked.
giving you self.
He worked.
Okay.
And he was military because he went in the military right after he graduated from high school. So he worked.
Okay.
And the military life is wonderful. It is, because you're afforded a lot of opportunities.
Okay.
And they take care of you.
Did you have to travel with him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you was a traveling wife
Yep.
with that shit.
Yeah, and we lived in all these different states. And like I said, he was a great provider. But his mindset was, that's all I'm supposed to do. I make sure y'all fed.
See?
Make sure y'all got a roof over your head.
And bills paid.
You got something to drive, and that's it.
But see, let me say,
And I did everything
and
else.
then women,
And that's okay.
But it's a lot. But see, and then women, this is what I tell women when I always say, take your shit. Because you can have a man with all the money, but you ain't getting no fucking time. Right. So you gotta pick and choose what your shit is in your relationship. So was that a breaking point? Like, I ain't getting no intimacy, I'm not getting no love, I ain't getting
No, that wasn't an issue.
Okay.
That wasn't an issue. It was
Nigga,
just,
did you not hear her name?
we
Sunshine.
argued.
Like,
Yeah, we
You
argued.
fuck up
Sunshine.
baby. You ain't even fucking watch Harlem Nights.
So she gotta be
She
quiet.
can't even use that fucking term. You shut the fuck up, Stephanie. Okay? Sorry, Brooke.
Yeah.
Apologize. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying, David?
Yeah.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah.
You know you see fucking Harlem
Y'all
Nights.
gotta check out what Hot Nights tonight.
I'm gonna send that shit to her tonight. You got a peacock, bitch. You got Harlem Nights tonight.
I'm gonna use my passport.
I said who was in Harlem Nights? Eddie Murphy was in there. Was
Right.
He a main character. Now.
Right.
All right. So go ahead. What you said. So that wasn't a breaking point that he
Right.
didn't-
It was, it became to be toxic because
Okay.
we're arguing all the time. We fight. We literally fight. We were fighting.
So you fought back.
Yeah.
Who won?
I won sometimes. Well, I won all the time if you want to be technical because I didn't have no bumps, no bruises or whatever. And then when the police came, they locked me up.
Every time. How many times you got locked up for fighting? They would
With
kick your
him?
ass.
Wait a minute, how many times they locked up? How many times they locked up with him?
How many times you been locked up without him?
Yeah.
Brooke, you got a pass here.
Damn right she got one.
Brooke
She
got.
know she
This
did.
is why y'all connect. Y'all motherfuckers.
We get
Understand
each
each
other.
other.
Crazy.
understand each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how many times?
Specifically,
So
three.
3 times locked up with him.
Right.
That's why he ain't put no. See, Brooke, you weren't really smart. That's why he ain't bruise you up. He knew that you
He
were.
knew better because he knew I will tolerate us, because my kids are there.
Okay.
And and it got to the point
Yeah.
so the breaking point. So now we're talking about that. The breaking point was when I'm to a place that I want to kill you.
You got to go.
I gotta go
Yeah.
because I called his mom
I lose my life.
and I told her
Yeah.
today I'm going to kill your son when he comes home. I'm sitting here at the door waiting for him, and I love y'all, but I got to do this today.
Do you see that real shit? Because you was ready to risk your life and your children's life instead of just letting them go. Why the fuck do we do that? What's wrong? Why we let them get us that angry?
It be all up in there.
Only y'all women know that. I don't know.
I think we wired wrong.
A little bit.
I think when God made us,
we just say
you know
something
how you
real
kind
good.
of get a wire across but the shit still work?
Right,
That's women.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Look at Steph. Yo,
Yeah.
my wires is fucked up.
Yeah, so I mean that was enough. Enough was enough,
Y'all
and then
get
you
the
still try to hold on a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
figuring, maybe. But then the other point of another part that said was enough was when I thought I had breast cancer,
Okay.
and so by this time he's full-fledged cheating.
Oh, so that was
The
like
cheating was it.
The cheating was
That was
it.
his thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you-
But that's a
All the
military
whole
man
time.
thing, though. Like usually, because they have
That's
so
an
much
all-man
power
thing.
because they pay for everything and provide. They figure, I can go.
They
get
won't
some
even
pussy.
fucking military.
Yeah.
But look,
Yeah.
and he probably was fucking with somebody in a CO, like somebody was in the
It was
military.
a couple in the military, a couple out, and I ain't gonna name the other people, but we gon' anyway, they know who it is. So, I thought I had breast cancer.
Okay.
And then I had to get a lumpectomy and come. Thank God it wasn't. But that whole ordeal by myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And then you got to be fucking around.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you keep leaving, and you leave me with my kids. Then when holidays
no
started
support.
coming,
You ain't
and
got
I'm
no support.
like, everybody know I'm big on holidays, so I'm like,
You dipping out on
hold on, we're not
Christmas
gonna
Day.
Yeah, holiday.
yeah. So I had to come to a decision that enough is enough. So I walked away because my two oldest, my son was in college, and my oldest had went in the military by this time.
Okay.
So now she's gone.
Yeah.
And me and my youngest, and I just walked away with nothing.
So was that hard?
Nothing.
So you had to rebuild your shit all up again.
Everything from scratch. Everything.
So I wonder why we be in
They can't
relationships.
leave with nothing.
Fuck that.
You got, but sometimes your peace of mind more important.
Yeah.
All
And
of
that's
the
what it
materialistic
was.
shit.
For my peace,
Yeah.
I had to
And depend on the situation, because some women will leave without
Fuck
nothing.
it. Yeah,
Like,
some-
fuck
yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
I had no
yeah,
bank
yeah,
account, money. I had
Yeah.
nothing. Nothing.
So you don't get none of that shit in divorce?
Well,
When he cheated?
he knew because see, I had stopped working because my youngest, she does movies, commercials, and modeling and pageants.
Okay.
So to be able to rip and run with her all the time.
Okay.
Take her to this. My son was playing football
Okay.
and basketball.
Busy.
And my oldest daughter was basketball. So to run everybody around and games and events and all of that. So I stopped working. So he knew I didn't have no money.
He
To
knew-
hire
he
a
boxed you.
lawyer.
Yeah, he boxed it.
Yeah,
Right.
he locked it in, yeah.
And so whatever he threw at me, I was going to have to accept.
Fuck. So what made you say, I'm getting married again? For
It was
real?
David.
Because it was dating.
No, you know, like I said, I dated
Dating ain't got
after.
nothing to do with your goddamn muscles. nigga. Shit. Niggas so cocky, bro. Women, she poured her heart out, right?
Superman.
What
Shit.
made you get married again? Because I got muscles in my dick. Nigga, no.
Dark skin, chocolate,
Chocolate, yeah.
But-
Hey, give me some,
No,
baby,
David
boy. My motherfucking
dark
man.
skin niggas.
I like him.
David,
That's my nephew right there. That's my nephew, boy. I like him. They keep it 100.
It was a different vibe with this wet. With
Right.
This right here.
He
He
loved
was attentive.
me.
He was attentive.
He loved me to death.
So would you
And I love
take?
him
Would
to
you
death.
take? Now let me. Would you take a man being attentive to you than a man being able to provide everything you need?
No, the attentive man.
Attentive man.
I would too.
Because I can go get the money myself.
Yes.
We can go,
Yes,
like you
ma'am.
said, we can go get this thing
I'm
together.
telling you.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't want no. I don't give a fuck how much money you
Yeah,
got.
I
that's
Pay
right.
attention to me.
buy
That's
the
right.
kind of love he gives me
That's
and
right.
attention and all that.
Yeah.
I can't buy that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't buy that.
Yes. Yes.
I ain't never been, well, you know, when you get money right. But money, now as you get older, you see life more what it's worth, right?
Yeah.
Money ain't, you know what I mean? Because a lot of things you can do without money that'll give you more peace. You know what I mean? So really, I don't base my life off money, man. I can go broke tomorrow.
And you've
I-
had a lot. You've had the money.
Yeah.
No.
So it don't really matter to me right now. I got my baby, right?
Oh. So let me ask y'all a question though. So
Fucking be
after you
honest.
did fucking be honest. So what would you say your most difficult times would be or could be in between the relationship? Like was it ever like a time where the communication really wasn't there? Was it time that you felt like
With
yeah,
us?
Yeah, with y'all.
No, man.
Girl, they newlyweds. Come back on show about 5 more years.
But you know, yeah, you know, we been.
Y'all fucking a lot still.
We just
Yeah.
getting married, so you can't say that, right?
We have disagreements.
but we still
Yeah. But it's
we
different.
connected, right? We just
Right.
we
And then you older.
Yeah,
Been married before.
yeah.
Right.
And that's what I tell people,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
experience is a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, if I, you know, me and Zay, we say if I was to ever move on, he was to ever move on, at least we know now what the fuck it
Yeah.
takes
Yeah.
Right.
to
Right.
be
That's
in,
right.
in a marriage, in a relationship,
right.
whether you're married or not. It just takes a lot to understand. And I think the most difficult part in these relationships is motherfuckers don't communicate.
Right.
See, another thing
That's the
too,
key.
right? I don't really, me basically, right? I don't really have no B plan, right? Because when you get a B and C plan, you planning for something.
For first one to
You,
fail.
you,
Yeah.
Ready for it to fail.
you already in your mind, you looking for failure.
But I say, you know, I even say that when a
Yeah,
motherfucker
so I don't got no
go
A-
through a relationship and break up.
Yeah.
And they be like, because I can find somebody better.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
is that even
In
your
instead of-
mind.
instead
Why-
of- instead
don't
of
speak it,
healing,
though. You
let me
speaking it.
heal first.
Right.
And then I can maybe meet somebody who's there for
Right.
me. But if I'm looking at you saying, nigga, I can meet somebody better than you. How the
Right.
fuck do you know
You
that?
give me
Then
your
you,
all.
then you single.
You're not giving me your
So
all.
if you-
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you got to
Right.
give me your all. There you go.
Right.
That's facts.
So do
That's
you
facts.
feel like
yeah.
he give you his all?
Yep.
I just
Right,
really
right.
believe when
Yeah.
you find your person,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
energy is amazing.
Right.
When you see them
People
out,
tell us that
like
all the time.
I
They
can
was like,
tell.
I can't
Yeah.
I just never seen nothing like that.
Yeah,
And
we-
I,
we
I
be
thank
ourselves
God
around each
for it,
other.
but
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
We think about the same
Yeah.
stuff all the time. We'll call each other like, you know what?
Like I remember I was working after hours. They came to after. I was like, why are they here?
Yeah.
But when I
Why
say
not?
they were, but no, they were
I never
together.
said
They
that.
were dancing with each other. Like they was
They
really having
enjoy
We
fun.
do everything
And then
together.
y'all in y'all 50s,
Right,
right?
right.
And both been married
Right.
and both been divorced.
Right.
Got grown
Got
kids.
kids.
Right.
And it's to a point now, it's like, I really want to be happy.
Right.
Y'all
Right.
the same
Don't let us matter.
Period.
You said it. That's
No.
it.
And when that becomes the factor in fucking relationships,
Yeah.
there's no arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why somebody's like, do you and Zay argue? Like, we
We
used
argue,
to.
but we don't
Right.
But we don't
Yeah, yeah,
argue.
that
I
we
couldn't
do.
even
Right.
call it arguing.
But
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I
argue.
don't even like people say,
Tit for
we
tat,
don't
we
have
do
arguments.
that shit.
We
Like,
don't.
and
We
it's
might
okay
disagree.
sometimes. Like, man, shut up. Yo, you shut
Yeah,
up.
Yeah,
we-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
healthy.
like, B, go sit your ass
Sit
down.
your
I'd be
ass
like,
down.
all right, I got you. I got
Right.
you.
Let me roll up.
You shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you hungry a little bit. What you get?
Yeah.
Because it's,
Right.
you don't have that energy
Right.
to take my fucking
That's
mental
right,
that's
to
right.
something that we could. Because
That's
I
right.
say in relationships, like when y'all find yourself disagreeing, it could be some things that's big or small.
Right.
But you find yourself disagreeing, you got to understand that okay, we arguing here, but this the problem.
Yeah. And I'm still
Right.
fucking with you.
So
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
now we
Yeah,
get
that's
back.
right.
The
Right.
argument's over, but the problem's still here.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
So what the fuck was the problem?
Yeah,
Right.
what the problem was, that's right.
Because we keep jumping over the problem.
Exactly.
So that's dope shit. So
Yeah.
so B, you ain't gonna skip over that you was a fucking went to jail too. The fuck did you go to jail for? We all on David goddamn shit. Fuck you in jail
Fuck you.
for? Fuck you, Jew.
Look, I went to jail in Mexico.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
right,
What the
got
fuck?
like in Mexico.
How
Over there
long- and
fucking
you
with
got
them people
out?
way over Mexico.
Fuck with people with.
Way over there in
Okay,
Mexico.
right next to jail.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Half dress.
Who? Hairdress.
Half dress.
Oh, you was. Would you go?
Because I had on, you know, you had your bathing suit on, your little shorts. Because I was on a cruise with my ex-husband.
Over there fucking
Cussing
with
that
them
nigga
people.
out.
Yeah.
No, we
Nigga
weren't
locked you
fighting.
up.
I was, we got, you know, you rent little shit when you
And
get
we
off
take a
the
cruise.
boat, and we had rented the mopeds, and when I took it back, so we both turning in, and he turned in a little bit too quick, so his back of his bike hit my bike, so the bike started to go down, you know, and I'm like, I don't want to fuck these people bike up, so I threw my leg up under the bike, so the bike would fall on me, but it was in front of them, so they started coming with, you got to pay for these damages, and blah, blah. Damage my ass. You see my leg. I
The
let
bike
it fall
fell on
on
me.
me. All the dirt on me, and you know.
So you went to jail.
It just went, and I
Oh yeah,
just
you
did-
can't cuss people out and all that. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
at
yeah.
the time I was a PO in the States, you know. So,
At least you want a Mexican cartel. That was it.
but the
But they
police
came to
came.
Mexico. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, they
Mexico,
called
yeah.
the police and everything. The policeman was on my side, and I'm like, okay, officer, we cool. You know, they trying to get my money and blah blah blah. Now, so my ex-husband, he was like, there you go with your mouth. Just leave these people alone, blah blah blah. But you know,
Being
I'm still
pussy.
trying to plead my
You supposed to be
case.
fighting with me, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, you have to leave your ship key with them until you bring the bike back. So you can't get back on the ship without your ship key.
Go down.
Child.
Yeah. So I'm arguing. That's why I'm arguing because I'm like,
I gotta get on the boat.
Yeah, and then they over there, warm.
Oh,
The bitch
time to
already-
go.
It's
Yeah.
That's your first morning.
Girl, be
So-
yeah, bro.
Well,
So we
ain't
was
no-
like cross. So I
shit.
asked. So he went back to the boat to ask them, "Are y'all gonna let us back on the boat? This is what's going on." Blah blah blah. So in between that time, by the time he got back, I was going to jail.
God damn.
Damn.
A lot had transpired.
So hold on, he went on the boat without you just to tell him hold
He
on.
went to go to the beginning of the boat. You know where the people at. They check your key before you go on the boat. And
So how long was you in jail?
I got back on that boat.
I'm a PO. I'm a work. I'm a security guard.
But so what happened? Yeah, so they took me.
So all the bad.
You got your American,
I'm a PO.
your American
Yeah.
ID, and they like no hablo English.
I'm a PO.
Like, what the fuck?
They try to act like they speak English. The
So no,
motherfuckers.
that ain't,
But
that ain't,
yeah,
that ain't really jail.
No, well, I mean,
They
you know,
Tony
they.
jail.
Yeah.
No,
They-
I ain't
yeah.
never been to that jail.
Thank
But
God.
yeah, but
But
they.
you've been in experience.
Yeah, and I'm a
No,
big
she went to
jail.
lockup. That
To
was
the
lockup.
lockup.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
ain't go to jail. She ain't go to prison.
Well, to
baby.
me, that's jail in Mexico.
Exactly.
But I said, I'm
Girl,
in
I'd
jail
have
in
been
Mexico.
scared as a goddamn.
Yeah, but
Mexico.
but the police brought him to the jail to come get me, and he still paid the money that they were trying to get out of us in the first place.
So let
That
me
was
And then they
it was
let me
about
go.
money. It was about money.
It was about the money. They got it.
That's
And
what
then
it
we made the police. I did because I was still on one. I made him drive us back to the boat because now they're getting ready to go.
I'm gonna be stuck over
And
this
I
motherfucker.
told him, I said, well, you better have came back for me because if I had to sell some pussy
I'd sold
in Mexico to get back to the United
They
States,
got
my
my
end,
them bitches.
Yeah.
it was gonna be a problem.
But did you know that was a
They
thing?
got some
So
sunshine.
my girlfriend is
Yeah,
Dominican, and
serious.
she said their
I
girls,
would've
when the
got it,
American men
but
come
just
over
the
there.
fact.
You can sell pussy to get.
That-
I
you
never
just-
sell pussy.
I didn't know that.
You know what?
That all the when the American men come over
They
there.
sell pussy.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, that's a
Yeah.
different job.
I didn't know
Niggas,
that.
it's called. What's the crew that's called?
The passport.
The
boys.
passport boys.
For real.
Now, when
They go to all the
shit,
countries.
they got that you can buy
They
a
pay
bitch.
Right.
$15.
Look,
Right.
my cousins and friends to win. Like,
Right.
you can get a bitch. Let that bitch be with you all week.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
Like $200.
Let's go.
She'll
Man.
show
The,
you.
the DR. There's a couple places.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even, like, hella places.
They got that when the women overseas, when the
Yeah.
military men go away or whatever, they be
Yeah,
on the
this is
balcony
on deck.
waving.
Girl, you lock me up. I'll be like, I got this enchilada pussy. Enchilada, pina colada.
Oh, kind of. Hey, hold on.
Get me out of
Do your
here.
junk and-
Okay.
Shit, get me out of this motherfucker.
Yeah, get you.
All right,
yeah.
so y'all have been married almost a year, or
Right.
have been a year
Right.
so far. All right, so is there a deal breaker in y'all marriage? Would it be a deal breaker?
A deal
Y'all
breaker?
love each other so much, y'all in bliss.
Yeah.
Everything is happy. What would be a deal breaker if there was any? That's like, what's your boundary?
Damn, that's a good one there.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I don't think it's no boundary for me, right? Because I would talk to her. We communicate. We real tight. So I don't think I just get up and walk away. I don't think I got.
So she gave her empanadas away. I'm gonna
I
make
leave her-
food.
I-
She gave her empanadas away. You know, she's like,
No, I wouldn't
that
go
ain't a
for
deal breaker.
No, that ain't no deal breaker for me.
Oh,
no.
would you go tit for tat?
No, I wouldn't go tit for
I
tat.
love that, Davey.
No.
You a grown ass
No, I wouldn't go
man.
tit for
What's
tat.
your deal breaker? She crazy.
Yeah, she probably got one. I ain't got one.
I never really thought about it because he just,
He treats you right.
yeah, it's like,
See, you
I
gotta-
don't
you gotta
ever
weigh
see
shit out,
him
though.
doing wrong.
But you have to weigh out. Everything don't justify you leaving your fucking man
Yeah,
that's true.
unless
Yeah.
he's beating the fuck out
Right.
of
There
you.
you go.
to an extent,
There you go.
Or it's abuse, mental
Yeah.
Right.
abuse. It's,
That's right.
'cause there's a lot
Mental,
of forms
physical,
of
emotional.
abuse.
Yeah.
But
But I
I've been
think
there.
shit that we could actually get over.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
mean,
agree with you on that.
everything
I
agree
is,
with you on
if you love them the way you
Yes.
say you love them,
Yes.
there's nothing you can't get past.
Get past. Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you
But,
breaking down
you know,
my
because
soul
I
or
understand,
my
and even
kids.
though
Yeah.
we're experienced and we're older, we still gonna go through trials.
Damn right.
Yeah.
You know, but I love him enough that we gonna figure out how
You're
to
not
fix
trash to
it.
you.
No,
And that's what I say.
we gonna fix it.
People say, "How did you stick it out?" And I'm like, "He's not trash."
Yeah.
And I always got to understand that in relationships and marriages, that God works on us separately
That's right. That's
in
right.
order for us to be a fucking couple.
That's right. That's
And
right.
a lot of people that's because everybody don't want to be married.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I've known
Yeah.
people who's been together all their lives
Mhm.
and never
Yeah,
fucking tied
that's
the
true.
knot.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't want y'all to keep saying, "Oh, he never married her." Maybe the bitch don't want to be
Yeah.
married.
Maybe
Right,
she won't be
right.
married. That's right.
Everybody not married.
That's
Like
right.
you've been married 20 years, you could be like, "I don't ever want to get married
Yeah.
again." He
Right.
would say, "I respect that."
But you know
Right.
the real thing about that, you can be friends for 25 years and then get married.
Tomorrow.
And don't last 2 years.
It don't last
Right.
2 years.
So
And you know,
yeah,
I do wedding
so-
makeup, so I see these bitches. They get married, $20,000 on wedding, and
Yep.
next year they ain't even got a
Th-
fucking
th-
husband.
there you
no
go.
more.
That's
Yep.
right.
Because
That's right.
nobody has any patience.
That's
Right,
That's
right.
And I know certain things you can't stick around for. That's why I say mental.
Right.
Yeah,
But
mentally,
like
yeah.
other shit that you feel like you can get through it. Just,
Yeah.
just
Right.
recognize your shit
Recognize your
Exactly.
shit. That's right.
and
Exactly.
change that shit.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
did you find yourself, like Brooke, since you've been married 20 years, David was in and out, learning life and shit. Did you find what your problem was in your relationships? Like take out your husband and say, "This is my bullshit." Because if I did move on and remarry, what did I change about me that I will know that I'm a different person to be a better person for him?
My mouth.
Yes, girl. We cut like a fucking
It's my mouth.
Hey, Stephanie.
Well, I haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
It's my mouth because even my friends or people that know me, because they know my mouth, and they like,
Your mouth. Shut the fuck up
they
sometimes.
never, JB don't even know that side of me because he's never heard it. He hasn't given me a reason to.
Okay.
You know, I don't ever expect him
I ain't
to.
gonna pay your ass no mind if I do here. I ain't gonna
Right.
pay your ass no mind.
And he'll be just like that.
I'm
Right,
block
but
your
I
ass.
She don't
wouldn't
scare
even,
you.
Yeah.
She don't scare
right.
you.
And I wouldn't
Yeah.
even bring that to the table because I don't even want him to see
But
that.
at least you recognize that.
Right.
Like, I had a fucked up mouth. Like, I still
Yeah.
got a mouth. But I've learned how to tone that motherfucker, you know.
See, but let me tell you something.
Run me off.
But every women got mouths, right? But every woman know when
What
to
you
shut the
say,
fuck
what
up.
not to
And,
say.
true.
and the man ain't got to say nothing. He can just give you a look, or
Right.
and you'll know. Hold on, I'm going too
Well,
far.
They
I
don't
got
know
that
who the fuck you
far
talking
yet.
to. Look at this. Look at this
No,
big mouth
my
motherfucker.
mouth
This
is off.
big
But she had to look yet. She had to look yet.
Yeah.
She had that.
Maybe I ain't been knocked in the head hard enough.
Ain't that sad?
Yeah, Wanda just walk off. Or he'll just be
Yeah,
quiet.
that's what I do. See,
So
I
you
don't,
some bad or fast?
I don't like
So
arguing.
yeah, I'd still be going. And he'd be like, you
She
done?
follow you with the
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And then Stephanie got an accent, so she'll work my nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
I
put
wait.
myself there, so I put my fucking earphones in. That's what I have my Bluetooth in. Fuck that, I never walk around 2 minutes. I always have a Bluetooth fucking with
Stephanie
Stephanie.
keep on going and going.
I'm listening to this.
Yeah.
What you say?
So, David,
Yeah,
what did you learn as a man coming from all the relationships that you've had, even young growing up? Because you got to grow from each one. Even someone been mean shit,
Right.
but you was married and had your children. So, what would you say that you had to change within yourself to be a good husband or man for
To
a
be better for
woman?
Brooke.
To remarry her. I mean, remarry. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, I had to learn, communication, right? I want a big man on communication. I'll shut down. Like, you got some men think a woman is trying to belittle you or tell you stuff, and you'll just shut down, right? So I had to learn how to listen, right? Instead of talking a lot. So once I started how to listen and comprehend what she's saying, then that made me a better man because I can understand. I can decipher what she's saying. So that would make me a better man too. I had to calm down, listen, and
Listen to understand.
Yeah, and don't think everybody's coming at you. Sideways.
Right, because you got to realize being in jail for 27 years,
Yeah.
you
Right.
got all them
Oh,
COs
yeah,
got
always.
always
Right.
on you.
Oh.
So yeah,
That's a good example. Because my conversations and my dialect with him, because
different.
he went through that. So I can't talk to him like I'm talking
Yeah.
at him. You
But-
know what I'm saying?
but-
Because
but-
he not
But
always
your
thinking.
history in being a PO kind of helps too,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you see
yeah.
what's
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Mhm.
That's
Right.
right.
Go through.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's
Yep.
right. And then again, like at the end of the day, like when you know your mate, right? Your husband, your wife, whatever. So I know her. So you can't come tell me nothing about my wife. I know everything about her mood swings when she don't feel like talking, when she going through
She
something.
did
I know
something,
that.
you know her.
Yeah.
You pay attention to her.
Yeah. See,
Exactly.
I pay attention to her, so I know. Like if I even tell by your way you answer the phone. Like if you answer the phone, hey babe, what you doing? Or you answer the phone, hey, I know something
You know
ain't right.
something ain't right.
Yeah.
Something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's attentive.
Yeah, I pick up on all that.
And
Right.
that's what you didn't have in your last marriage.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Yeah.
attentiveness.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that makes a woman able to be softer.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
She can open
Right.
up.
She
I feel
comfortable.
like I can fucking fall.
There you go.
Because I don't think there's a woman who really does not want to fall.
Yeah.
We're just
Right.
You
we're
want to
so
feel safe.
we're
You
so
do.
guarded.
You do.
And
Yeah.
then when we don't feel protected, that's when we fucking snap.
Yup,
Then we
that's right.
fucking snap, we fucking crazy.
That's right.
But fuck y'all. Fuck if you don't.
Fuck y'all. Yeah.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so
That's right. That's right.
So if there was one thing, I know everything is great and y'all love each other. If there was one thing, would it be one thing that you would want him to do better, or he does everything to a T?
Well, I know what that
And vice
is.
versa?
Shit.
Go ahead, let her tell you.
I know what it is.
Let her tell
No,
you.
I know what it is.
I know what it is.
Let him see if he know. Let him
Wait.
see if he know. So if it was one
Hold
thing,
on, say it again, say it
if
again.
it's one thing that he could do something better,
Better.
one thing, what would it be that you would want him to
Oh
do
yeah, I
better?
know what that one is. Shit.
What is that?
Don't, no, I
I'm
want
gonna let
her
her tell
to
us.
know.
I'm gonna let-
And
I'm
I
gonna
want to
tell-
see if you, I want to see if
I'm
you
gonna see.
know.
What?
I love him just like he is. So I don't know if it. I mean, I want him to be a better man.
In what?
Every way he
Every
feel
way.
like
Because
being a better man.
Everybody got one or two
But I don't
flaws.
have
right?
nothing that
That
I feel like I don't like about him that he could do
And it-
better.
She ain't
Okay.
saying that. She's saying
Okay, so if I say if it's one thing that Zay could do for me that would make
But-
me happier,
Right.
or you
Right.
know he paid attention to that,
Hey, my
or
load.
he like for
Hey,
like
my
Zay, my thing was lighten my load,
right,
Oh, okay.
right.
and he lightened my load.
Right.
Right.
So
Right.
that out of all the things that thank you, I could actually fall back. Oh shit, I came home and the whole fucking house
Right.
clean. My
Yeah.
nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
Because
right.
it's your house too.
Right.
Today,
Right.
and
That's
it
right.
smelled. He know I like the
Yeah.
smell
Right.
goods and shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's right.
That shit is important to me. And then he could be like, all right, boo, what's something better that you could do? Give me more head, or
Yeah.
goddamn
Yeah.
do this. Like it's
Right.
always
That's
a
right.
little something. I think that's the
That's right.
dialogue. So what? Okay, so Brooke don't know.
I
What is
don't.
it that, all right, so what is that you think she would have
And
said?
then when he said, I'm be like, oh yeah. Watch. What is it, baby?
What do you think that you thought,
What you thought she was gonna say?
that she could have
I
said?
thought she would say patience, because I ain't got no patience.
Oh, yeah.
See?
I ain't got no patience at all.
Yeah.
When I want something, I want it
I
now.
want it-
That's true.
You don't think.
I drive
he
her crazy
do.
with
He
that.
do.
I
Yeah.
drive
So
her
what
crazy
is
with
it that
Yeah.
you could choose one thing for her to do better? If it was not better, but
Yeah.
you know, something that you can change.
More
Like if you
of.
more of.
Yes. More
Let me
That ain't
make,
no
yeah.
telling.
Let me make it. Let me say it clear. That's right. More of.
More of.
Or less of.
Or less of.
Tell it.
Right.
Nothing.
Everything
See?
is perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All around the bowl, I don't got no complaints about her. None
And you know,
whatsoever.
and
that's
that's so
right.
crazy because
No.
me and Zay do a thing called check-in.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
like a fucking tune-up for your car.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll be driving.
Check-ins
like,
are good. I know a lot of
hey,
people do
is there
those.
anything that I could do better?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
no.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
I can't think of like one thing that I would
Yep.
say if you did this differently, we'll do. And I ask him, is it something? He's like, no. And
Yep.
it is not trying to be like cocky and a no because we're so honest now. With
That's
what we
right.
do.
There you go.
And that's why I
Or he'll
can't
say,
say
I
that.
don't like what you
Right.
said. Like
Yeah.
that. Don't say that shit to me.
Yeah,
again.
there you go.
Right.
Got
There
it.
you go.
Right.
I respect. Now, but the old me, I would have been combative as fuck.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
That's why I
What the
said.
fuck you mean? I
I'm
ain't say I
wrong.
said, but you said this
Right.
last weekend.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
dog,
say it like
yeah,
that.
don't say it like that.
Right, right.
Yeah. Huh,
And then
Stephanie?
another thing I learned too. Another thing I learned.
We helping each other.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
this
that's right.
motherfucker here.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how I feel. You
Yeah, I
know.
don't got nothing I change about my baby. No, I ain't got. I don't have nothing I change about. You know, like I say, everybody, want their relationship or marriage to be perfect, but that just ain't happen because we ain't perfect people. We not perfect at all.
Please
Right.
But we perfect for each other.
Imperfect
Perfect for
people.
each other.
Yeah.
So like
Right.
when I
Yeah.
and you right because when I
Yeah.
hear motherfuckers say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can't believe she stayed with him after that.
Yeah.
I can't believe he
Right,
stayed with
right,
her."
right,
Shut
right.
the fuck up.
Yeah, shut up.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
shut the fuck
Yes,
up.
y'all
It ain't
y'all
what you
make your own
believe.
Yeah, it
choice.
ain't what you
Make
believe.
your own shit, sleep in your own shit,
That's right.
get your own
And
power
then what
shit,
work for you
stay
might
alone.
not work for me. And
Thank
what
you.
work for me, man. So
That's what I
I don't
say.
get that people be doing that, right? I be like, man, listen. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We ain't perfect. Everybody go through it. Everybody.
Right.
If somebody tell you, oh, they just so happy, they just so in love,
You
that
have
might be
your
true.
days,
But
yeah.
you have your days.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, me and her, we communicate and we understand each other and we get each other. So at the end of the day, if we have little disagreements about
We're
something,
gonna fix it.
we're gonna fix
Get
it.
through it like
And we do it immediately.
Yeah.
We do
Yes.
too.
One thing
Yeah,
we
we
ain't
do it
doing.
immediately.
One thing we're doing. Ain't nobody going nowhere. You know,
Sit the
people
fuck
get mad.
down, go to
Yeah,
bed.
tell you-
Yeah.
But let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest. I was
Yeah.
an irrational motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
I'm going. I'm gonna just pick,
Yeah.
And I had to think, what the fuck am I going? I don't even like going out at night.
Right.
Somebody gonna snatch me up trying to
Yeah.
run out here
Right.
because I'm mad about a whole bunch
That's
of
right.
shit.
That's
Like,
right.
no, go to fuck downstairs or something, or sleep your ass on
Yeah,
the side.
yeah,
But
ain't
then
no wrong with that.
running from each other and
Yeah.
not fixing this shit when you know you're gonna still be
Yeah.
back together.
That's
What
right.
part of that made any sense?
Right.
We gonna
Yeah.
separate,
Right.
but we still
Yeah.
Gonna be together.
fucking with each other.
Yeah. You check your ass in the living room, I take my ass up. But you ain't nobody leaving the house.
I'm gonna fuck
Now we ain't going
and
to
that's
bed.
what let me
We
tell
don't
you.
go to bed,
And
man.
they said
neither.
it to me. He said, don't ever fucking leave this house again.
That's right.
Right.
And that
That's
was
right.
like,
We don't go to bed
and we
without
actually
each
like that.
other.
Okay.
Yeah, that's,
We don't do none of that.
Bring your ass over
Okay,
here
yeah,
and put
bring
your
your
head
ass
on my
over here.
chest.
That's
bring
us,
your-
like,
yeah,
right.
because now we kind of sleep connect, and I think
That's
what's
right.
important in
That's real
relationships, we've been
shit.
married almost 20 years, y'all have known each other all your life, married a year,
Yep.
but I don't fuck if it was a year or 30 years.
Yeah.
That's right.
Common sense relationships is the best fucking relationships.
Yep, that's right.
Because if
That's
we
right.
can do common sense shit,
That's
Right.
right.
not who right and who wrong.
Yeah.
Right, right. It ain't
Common
about
sense.
that.
Fuck that, because nobody wins the argument, Stephanie.
No.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with Steph. Me and Steph argue every week. Don't,
Right.
don't pay us no mind.
You know, you can't think you
But
can't
that's
look at it
love,
like that.
Yes,
That's
girl.
love, though.
I
You
got
can't
it.
look at it like that. Like somebody
Brothers are,
gotta
yeah.
be wrong. It ain't
It's
necessarily
no
gotta
right
be
But
or
wrong.
wrong.
I'm always right.
You always
You're
right.
not
You
always
always
right.
No.
You, listen, me and Steph have this argument every week. I'm gonna work on this bitch. Don't worry. Y'all gonna catch her on the podcast. One day she'll be like, "You right, I was wrong about that." She don't even admit to me she wrong. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Stephanie said she always
The
right.
bitch can eat my cheeseburger. I'm not wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you don't even eat.
Bitch, you won't
Goddamn,
even eat it.
you won't even
It's
eat it. It's cold. Yeah, that's her. You won't even eat it. It's cold. You don't even want it.
That's right.
But
That's right.
yeah, Steph good people though. That's my bitch. So
Yeah.
like
Damn
in
right.
relationships and like I'm proud and I'm happy to say to see a black man who has been through life, grew up in the same hood as I did.
Yeah,
Steph and Nick, 'cause
same
I
hood.
definitely be like I'm from the
HP,
county.
baby,
I'm
Holly
from
Park.
HP.
All day.
All
I
day.
bet you don't know how to put
HP.
HP up now. 'Cause you ain't
I really don't do it.
exactly.
It's a thing?
Yeah, it's HP. What?
No,
She
she
didn't know
didn't.
this.
Do that
Hey, look.
again?
No, I ain't showing her nothing. I ain't showing her nothing. So
I
they
ain't even watch Harlem Nights, so we know she don't
Fuck her.
know.
She ain't watch Harlem
I'm
Nights.
what you do.
I can't believe your husband ain't let you watch Harlem Nights.
Cause he from the West End. Ain't it
Oh, you from
ain't
the
it
West.
a W?
Yeah, shout out
Yes,
to West
I'm from that shit. I
End.
was
All day.
doing that shit.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about
So,
that.
and, and I want to say, I see that you came from where you came from to build what you build, and you know, building relationships back with your children, because people don't understand coming from jail and transitioning back into your children's life is a beast.
It's a beast.
It's a beast all in itself, because you're gonna be blamed for a lot, and to have that strength to deal with that shit, but still also say, look, I got a fucking life too.
I got a life,
And you know, that's what I tell married couples. Yeah, we have children, but they're not our lives.
They're not that's right.
And then you don't know how complicated the situation is. They could be upset that you married somebody new and didn't come home to be with their mom.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Because they don't know, and their brains are not really. I don't give a fuck. I got my oldest is 24, my middle is 20. You're not really processed in really life,
right?
You know, and especially our children,
right?
And then they think you owe them something.
They think you owe them something,
right?
And I say you gotta take life for what the fuck it is.
That's right. You better bet it.
And what makes you happy. What happy looks like you
is different.
Then that's what it is.
It's different.
But that's what works for you. You're like we get, you know, I call them haters, but you got people, you know, they make comments. You always, like, he had made a post one time and talked about, I don't have no problem being with my woman every day, all day. Y'all niggas out there, this and that. We together all the time. We
but
work
that's my fucking nigga. And when I say that, I'm talking about like my friend.
Right.
Like,
that's real.
Right.
We finish each other's sentences.
That's how we do.
All of that.
And it's not even a fun thing, because you really have to get to this point.
You got to. It don't start off like that, but you can start
and then you got to
from that
take
and
the
build
ego
on
out of the fucking
you go.
relationship.
That's
I
right.
ain't got no I got his back. Trust me,
Goddamn right.
100%.
That
Before
people be like, why y'all be together all the
people on
time?
the
Why y'all dress alike? Why
I
y'all?
enjoy it.
So I would have made a
We do
post,
all the
right?
time.
I'm like, man, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I'd rather be with my wife, you know what I mean? Because I know at the end of the day, she got my back. She can be loyal to me.
I trust her.
Why would you hang with a bunch of niggas?
That you don't fucking know.
Yeah, why would you hang with a bunch of
random
niggas?
female's house?
Yeah.
Be over random female.
You hang with a bunch of niggas, half of them trying to fuck your wife. As soon as you walk off, they're gonna talk about you. Then, nigga, you know
And
what I
look what
mean?
he said.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how close
Yeah.
we are. They try to fuck your wife.
You think they won't?
Or your girl.
Okay.
Man, shit.
I
Go to
Zay-
jail.
I remember
Go to
Zay
jail
Daddy
and watch
telling
what he do.
Zay Daddy telling him a long time ago, how much niggas in your house?
You better bet it.
And I'm the same way. I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
How much company do I have, Zay? Zero.
That's
and
right.
Not 'cause
How
I'm
much
trust-
I have?
Don't fuck you keep running around my fucking house.
Me
for.
neither.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
bring
saying?
niggas to my house.
Yeah.
Unless they're my brother or something like that. Before
Just being around me all the goddamn time.
No.
No.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Don't invite trouble to your home.
Shit.
That's
Don't
what my
invite
mama
trouble
used
to
to
your
tell
home.
Man,
Yeah,
I
some
got
of the old
my-
sayings
yeah.
is
It be real. It be real.
Shit, I'm telling you, man. You better. Hey, I'd rather be with my wife every day, all day, than be with a bunch of. I tried that way. You ain't gonna win with a bunch of niggas.
because you either fucking
You
up,
ain't win.
your mind ain't right.
That's
Somebody
right.
doing something
Man, they gonna tell on you. They gonna try to kill you. They gonna set you up. You can't win with a bunch of niggas.
You can't.
That's my stick, man. That's my bond. That's my
That's
cloud.
my
Right
And
there.
I know I ain't
That's
doing
unbelievable.
27
When
more
he
years,
move,
been
I
wrong
move,
place at the
just
wrong
like
time.
I ain't doing 27 for years.
When
with
he
no
move,
goddamn bag.
when she move, I move.
Just
And
like
That's
that.
just what it is. There ain't been no son.
But you know
Not
what?
being
You know
smart.
what?
And I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
happy.
I'm
But-
happy.
and
It
Yeah.
should feel good to me.
Exactly.
There you go.
But
Exactly.
in
That's
hindsight,
right.
these days
That's right.
and times, like I'm saying, this is what I tell women and men alike. If you don't feel that way about your fucking person,
Yeah,
that's a problem.
that's a problem.
And not that you can't go hang with the girls.
Right.
Right. Bitch, by a certain time, I'm on the phone sexting, but
Yeah.
I can get home.
Right.
late.
Yeah, that's right.
And we
I can
do.
fuck with my girls. I can go on a trip with my girls for a little
That's
weekend.
right.
We can
Let me know
do.
you're on the way home.
Yeah, let me know if you're
Right.
right.
Take a shower.
I'm waiting on
you. That's
You
right.
can't stand
Waiting
being
on
around
you.
them.
Waiting on you.
If you can't stand being around them,
That's right.
let them go.
Let them go.
Because it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
That's a
That's
fucked
right.
up feeling. It's a fucked up mental.
Yeah.
That's mental
Yeah.
abuse. Which, and the people think because they're not saying it that it makes it right.
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah.
it's a feeling. I can't stand being home with this bitch.
Yeah.
I can't stand
Yeah.
being around this
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
I can't stand
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
right there.
Well, you can tell now the niggas who in Lions Den every Thursday and this place every
Yeah,
Friday.
every weekend.
Every
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Like,
Every
Yeah.
weekend,
Yeah.
you
Like,
back
you
home.
don't wanna
and
be
you
home.
and you run that shit so you see it.
Yeah, you
Right.
see
You've
it.
been in that atmosphere
Yeah.
for a long time, so you back again.
Why
And
you
like they
can't
said,
I can name some niggas.
name some
Right.
regulars.
Niggas.
But like they said, I'm not
That's
running to no
like a
club unless I'm with you, unless I'm
That's
fuck
right.
in the club for I'm trying to fuck.
That's
Do I
right.
own the club?
That's
Right.
right.
Do I
That's
buy
right.
my
The only
in the
reason I
club?
ever went
Right.
Me some bitches.
Yeah, that's what you go there.
Right.
That's right.
If I'm not going there to do that, I'm
Right.
not going.
That's
unless
right.
my lady
That's
with me.
right.
Right.
That's right.
Exactly.
And
That's
then they
facts.
just pick up like, you want to go to the bar? Let's go to the bar. Or let's go
Yeah,
to
get a
the
drink.
Right.
So, because that's my nigga. You
Yeah.
know what
Right.
I'm saying?
That's
Or,
right.
and like my girls, and if I go with my girls, it's my same bitches
Yeah.
that I've known all my life.
Right.
I ain't
Right.
got time. Ain't no random hoes
Yeah,
calling me on my
that's
head.
right. That's
I
right.
love my house
Just
too
to
much,
have
bitch.
something to do.
Just to have something to do.
Just to have something to do.
I do something what I'm doing
Yeah.
with my people because
Yeah.
I trust my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But
That's
some
right.
people are actually just not happy at home.
That's
what I
right.
said.
That's
but,
true.
You know,
So
I
they
think,
gotta stay
but I
gone.
think the
Yeah.
most fucked up thing is to be in your own home where you pay
You
your
feel like a
bills, you
prisoner
work your
in your
ass
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
and I feel
Ain't nothing
unhappy
like it.
in
That's
my
right.
fucking
home.
home.
Right.
That's right.
That's a problem.
That
That's
is
right.
a problem, and
That's right.
people don't understand that you are in that bitch. I'm gonna tell you this: I'm not going 3-4 days without us talking.
Yeah.
Hell no.
We ain't
Ain't
going
no
3-4
one-
I ain't going no
hours.
3-4
Hell
hours.
no.
We not
No,
doing that.
I'm not doing that shit.
No,
No,
It's
I don't like
childish
that.
to me.
That ain't gonna
Because
happen.
me a Libra, I get off balance. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
And when I'm off balance, it take like he knows.
Yeah.
I have to get me. You know, I know he gonna try to fix
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know that I'm, thinking or feeling, but. Let me get this.
Let me get
back
balance
together,
back.
Yeah.
right?
So
Because
what
that's
the fuck
crazy.
two grown
But
people
that
walking around
damn right
talking?
thing right
Yeah,
there is
like, you're in the
crazy.
same house walking
Nigga,
past
I don't
each
even
other.
feel like going to
What's
give me a
that
bottle of
name?
water downstairs and I'm
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
mad at you. Shit. Go give me some
That's
water.
true though.
Yeah.
People do
They
that
do
though.
that every day.
People do that.
They
stupid
do that
shit.
every day.
So I'll tell
I
couples
wouldn't
like,
do
and
it.
like looking at y'all and
I
what
did
you've
it, but
been
I ain't
through,
doing
you're doing
it.
no more.
Right.
And see what I
Right.
mean when I say stop ready to jump into one thing to the next
Yeah.
before you even understand what
Before
the
you
fuck you
understand.
need from
Yeah.
your next person that you want to
Yeah.
get in a relationship with.
Some
What do I
people
need
need
from
to
them?
find themselves.
Find themselves,
Yeah.
and that's the
Find yourself
key. And
first.
find it fast.
Yeah. And I tell people
Yeah.
this too, right?
We ain't
The
getting
reason why
young.
me and my baby always connect, you know what I mean? Because I tell people as far as a relationship and marriages, right? I treat my wife like I just met her. You gotta treat your wife
That's
like you
what
just
we
met her.
say.
You gotta
Yeah.
treat her like the first day you just met her.
Like you courting her that
she
first
knew.
That's
time.
right.
Right.
Like she knew. She could,
And I love it.
I
Because
love
some things
that.
they
Yeah.
hold.
It's so fun.
It's
It
fun
is.
when you treat
Start
them like
over.
start over.
Start
And then
over.
too, I look at this too when I get up and go to work in the morning. I mean, I always put in my mind like I might not come back because you never know why you leaving. So
Thank
I always
you.
kiss her and we
Thank
tell
you.
each other we love each other. Man, we tell her
All day.
100 times
All day.
all
All
day.
day.
Yeah, all day. So
Yeah.
that's how I get along, right? I treat her like I just I treat her like I just met her.
Yeah.
And when I leave out the house, I treat her like I ain't never coming back. So with them two,
And you treat her like you want to be treated.
there ain't no question.
Fucking
Ain't no
easy.
question.
That's,
Yeah,
but you know what I
yeah,
say,
yeah.
Zane, when people and I think this, I hope this will help some people that's going through relationships and problems and times, and you feel like, and a lot of women always ask me, well, Vicky, how do I get through this? I said, if you say that we're going to start over, then let's start from this starting point.
Right.
I tell you all the time, we've been married almost 20 years. Well, let's just say we got married 4 years ago.
Right.
5 years ago when we really reconnected and
Yeah,
restarted.
that's right.
Let's start that as the point.
That's
right.
Because if not, we're going to keep triggering that bullshit.
Right.
We're going to keep triggering
Right.
what this is. We're going
Right.
to keep really learn. And that's why you say treat her every day like I just met her.
Like I just
That's
met her.
right.
So
That's
if
right.
we reset, it's like this is the best motherfucking
It's
marriage
fresh.
I ever been
Yeah,
in.
Yeah.
It's like,
fresh is new. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
it's a
right
new
now.
marriage. It's a new beginning.
Everybody likes
but people
that
don't
new
know how.
feeling.
Let me tell you why. Because most relationships drive in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
a rearview mirror driver.
Yeah, look at me,
I want to
yeah.
hold on to every
Everything,
motherfucking
yep.
thing that you've ever
Yep.
done because I am deemed as the perfect one in this motherfucking relationship. I ain't do shit.
Right.
I ain't do shit.
Yep.
But I want you to accept me as if you just met me yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
Bitch, that ain't how it works.
That ain't how it work. No,
Yeah.
hell no,
That's
that
not
ain't how it work.
You know,
Hell
but I'm gonna
no.
tell y'all this before we end this podcast. Y'all motherfuckers give us hope. I'm gonna tell you why. You in your 50s and you still fucking like that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Slinging his dick too.
Period.
Slinging this
David,
motherfucker.
shut
Jay,
the fuck up.
Jay, you sling that motherfucker till you can't
Lord have
sling it
mercy.
no more.
Look,
Like a
look,
motherfucker, she know.
Hercules. Hercules.
Look, Brooke, no. But I think that is that. And let me tell you something. It is not.
Yeah.
But people think that we say it's all about sex. Sex is connection.
Yes,
Yeah.
sex is connection. Yeah, yeah.
And when you keep saying it ain't everything, you ain't giving up no pussy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who the fuck gonna marry somebody that got garbage pussy? Who gonna marry a nigga that got garbage dick?
Yeah.
I mean, sex is.
Or
I
now
mean,
it
Oh,
connects
oh,
us.
and you give it up.
It
Yeah, I mean,
does
come on,
connect.
man.
Hell, we gonna lay
It
beside
does.
each other every night.
Every night.
And not do
In
nothing.
our bedroom,
We
grown
not-
ass people.
we ain't
And
doing
then-
that.
Because I hear, and I do couples counseling a lot. I ain't never been on motherfucking counseling. This shit is experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
Look, a counselor.
I sleep butt naked.
I
Yeah,
told you, bald
yeah,
eagle.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah.
fucking child.
Not a
Baby.
sock,
Like you
not
just came out
Hey.
of mama womb.
Right.
You know?
That's how I sleep sometimes, Jay.
It's definitely like, don't, oh, girl, don't take me no more. I want to
Hey, take the drawers and throw them like a Tom Brady right in the car.
But when I hear women say that, all he want to do is have sex with me, I said, that's his body.
Yeah, you want.
Aren't you happy you want your body?
Yeah, instead of
That's a part of the love language.
But that's a
if
love.
that's how he
that's
expresses himself.
You and your
So,
man.
That's right.
you know,
But
engage.
men gotta understand too. Look at what you're giving. Look at what Zay's giving. Look at what you're giving. You're saying that I see you, boo.
Yep, that's right.
So no, I'm not just seeing your body. I want it, but I also see your mental.
That's right.
And your mind.
Right.
So I appreciate the connection to see, and not, ain't nobody old. 50s ain't old like that. Oh,
Hell no, I ain't never
Y'all
old.
still smoking, chilling, doing what the
Look,
fuck.
I have grandkids, and I'm not nobody grandma.
Come on.
I'm a G mom.
I'm a G mom.
And that's what they call
But
me.
I still love every bit of it because I know how to give love.
Yeah, but I ain't old.
And that's
We
a
never
blessing to
old.
have
I ain't
to
doing
be a
that.
G-mom.
I do it for 20 years. Like, look, we go out.
Damn right.
And, I get to dance and drop like how to do what I
Twerking
do.
and shit all over
And
the
they be
goddamn
mad
place.
with me.
Twerking all
That's all she
I
do is
do.
twerk her
Well,
ass.
I
You
can
know
twerk
twerk.
fast, Brooke. Call me, bitch, because we gonna get up in that twerk
That's all she do is
fast.
Yes.
Don't worry
They
about it.
get
Hey,
mad
but
with
this,
me.
Zay, she
Don't
dance
get
so
mad because
goddamn
I do
much.
what you do.
I sit down on her
Sit
ass.
down.
That's a song. Who the fuck dance her song?
I do. I love
Jamaican song, jazz song, pops.
She gonna twerk
Sit
that
your
ass
ass
on
down.
country song.
All she do, eh?
I
Any
be coming
sex,
around them
I'm
motherfuckers.
I ain't trying to hear that shit off.
But that's what I
Yeah.
came here for. I came here for to get it in. That's what I'm
She
doing.
dance off, she be
Man,
coming
she-
around them mountains.
Hey, I'm gonna work on
Man,
that
she
too.
don't never sit down.
Time
Time we go in the club.
Oh, that's why you like. That's what you saw in the dance floor in the club.
Yeah, yeah.
And that pink,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
pink dress.
Man, look, I be so tired. That motherfucker, she be twerking. I have this motherfucking rag. I be like,
He
this
do.
in
He
the
be
corner.
wiping.
I be like this.
But you let her be.
Yeah, I know
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
I let her do
she
her.
ain't
I'm
for
tripping.
dance with nobody.
Yeah, I'm
She
tripping.
Right.
having a good time. That's her time.
Yeah.
And then she get drunk enough. You going home and
Yeah.
it's gonna be a blessing.
There you go.
You
See,
understand
you
what I'm
already know
saying?
at the end of the day, it ain't being cocky or nothing, right? It is that, for our, men, we just know what we got, you know what I mean? And we understand what we got. We understand the assignment. So let your woman be a woman. When you stop a woman from being a woman, that's when your problems
Talk
come
about
in.
it.
You can't stop a woman
A
from being
woman
a woman.
love to be. Let me tell you what
Yeah, you can't stop
my
a woman.
Oh my
pastor said.
God.
My pastor told Zay at our
Yeah.
premarital counselor. He said, "I ain't gonna give you a whole lot of advice.
Yeah.
Because life is gonna be life.
Life's gonna be life.
He said, but I will tell you this: a woman like to be free.
That's right.
My dad
That's
told
right.
me that. He
That's
said,
Allow
right.
her to
He said,
be
you-
free.
Right.
That's right.
And that was
That's
the
right.
most advice because when I got married, I'm 23 at the time, 23,
23, yep.
and everybody, oh bitch, the club is over. I said, no,
No,
the
it
fuck
ain't.
is not.
No.
And my house was the
I'm
command
with you.
center.
Who said
I'm
that?
gonna meet you there.
Yeah, that's right.
But,
Yeah.
but,
Niggas, you
but
go with
this-
your girl.
but
Ain't
this-
no
but
question.
see, this is
Ain't
the
no
problem
question.
with these new age relationships.
Yep.
We get in a okay, we boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
Right.
All right. You gave me a ring. Boom.
Then
Now
you
I'm a
with your
wife.
friends.
What the fuck is a wife? You're not
Still you.
flip flopping.
Exactly.
You being a woman.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Why? How do we take that from being a woman to now I'm a wife?
To a wife.
That
Yeah.
shit don't make no motherfucking sense.
Sense.
Right.
Yeah. That's right.
You gonna
That's
either
right.
be who you are from the
Yeah.
beginning, or now you got a representative.
I'm still
now you're a
the same
representative.
person.
You're a representative now. Oh, I ain't
Yeah.
going to club. I ain't drinking no drinks.
Yeah.
I'm a wife. Shut the fuck up. And
No.
that's
See,
why.
'cause-
That's
so-
why you lose.
Because you got a lot of women thinking
I'm gonna be me.
some
regardless.
women get the definition of a girlfriend and a wife mixed up. See, a girlfriend ain't a wife. That's two different things. When you step into that wife field, that's a whole new different
All right,
ball
so tell me
game.
what you mean by that though.
What I mean by that is when you're a girlfriend,
Okay.
you don't have a lot of obligations to uphold as being a wife.
To stick around.
To stick around.
Okay.
So when you're a girlfriend and you be like, well, I love him so much, I love her so much, and you're in the boyfriend and girlfriend stage. But when you cross over to the wife and the husband stage, that's a whole new different
And I
ball
will
game.
say that it's a lot harder
That's
to
what I
be
mean.
like, fuck you, I'm out.
That's what I mean.
Right,
it is.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Because usually
That's right.
time in marriages we
Right.
build.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You gotta look at it like I'm gonna be with her no matter
Yeah,
I'm gonna
what.
be with her no matter what. We
Right.
got too much shit to
Lose. Right.
Yep.
Because in girlfriend boyfriend stage, you can leave. You can walk off.
Without
But when you're husband and
Okay, I
wife,
get it.
you can't just
But
walk
what I'm
off.
telling women is, I don't want you, because I do a lot of makeup for women,
Right.
so I don't want them. They sit in my chair, those
Right.
that are married, about
Right.
to get married, and are not married, and they would say, "Oh, they're about to get married. All right, bitch, give me the advice on how to be, what I got, what's gonna change." I said,
Well, why would you even think like
what-
that
what-
to
what
begin
you-
with?
I
Going
said,
in.
if
Why?
y'all, so why the fuck are you getting married?
Yeah.
Right. If you gotta ask that.
Yeah.
If you don't even know who
today,
the fuck you gonna be
Yeah.
once you say I
That
do,
ain't no lie. Yeah.
you're not gonna just snap your fingers and be no fucking wife.
Wife.
Right.
That's the point I'm trying
that
to make. There
makeup
go.
you putting on them is creating a whole nother person that's gonna be able to be in that marriage.
That's a
but the person
representative.
outside of that
I
makeup
know what I asked
was
him.
not
I said,
ready.
well, who are you now?
Yeah, who are you now?
and they can't answer that shit, and they like who the fuck are you now? Because do he know you that you don't know what a wife is?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's real talk.
No bullshit.
That's real
so
talk.
I appreciate y'all coming on this motherfucker.
We appreciate y'all.
Giving a little bit of your
Absolutely.
life, you know, being able to kind of give us, because we're younger and not too much younger, but
Yeah.
we're right behind,
That's
to
right.
give us some insight that this shit can work, and it makes it make sense to be at your age. Because you hear the older they get, they still stupid. No, it's just a person.
Yeah.
It ain't got
Yeah.
no motherfucking age, because you can
Yeah.
be 50 with a
person you
40-year-old
choose.
or 50
That's
with a
right.
30-year-old.
Yeah.
It's the mentality
That's right.
of the
Yeah.
person.
That's right. That's right.
You hear what I'm saying? Because I was in my 20s and I was very mature.
Right.
That's right.
Me
Very.
too.
You
Me
understand what
too.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
let's not kick that shit.
Yeah.
It's either you got it right now
Or
or
you
you
don't.
don't.
Or you don't.
So I want to
Right.
say thank y'all for coming on,
And we
fucking be
appreciate
honest,
it.
giving
Thank
us a little
you.
bit of your
We
life,
appreciate it.
bringing up shit about your past,
Yeah.
your
Keeping it
family.
real, fucking be
Fucking be
honest.
honest.
That's what
You know
we
I'm
did.
saying? And that's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
what you did, and you did it in your
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
And we fuck with y'all heavy for that shit.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is our first podcast.
That's y'all first podcast.
This is our first one, and we was on
Right.
fucking, and I love this motherfucker.
And you love my
Ain't no
motherfucker.
question.
Right.
I fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
real.
oh yeah, what y'all got coming in? Because y'all got a motherfucking podcast
All right.
coming
Well,
up.
you
Talk
check-
about it. Give us a little spiel about that.
So we are starting our own podcast.
Okay.
But and it'll be based around the black love. 'Cause,
Okay.
you know, that's what we pushing and what we represent.
Because it can happen.
Yeah, but a lot of people think black love, we
I
just
got
talking
some.
about relationships or not just black people.
Black
no,
people, no.
our first black love logo was we love everybody.
Yeah, we love
We
everybody.
do.
Okay.
But
Okay, I get what you're saying.
yeah, what
Yeah.
black love, like what, you know, with him and the way he felt about it, what he gave it to me about when he was brainstorming with it in jail, you know.
Oh, so you thought about this
Yeah.
long time ago?
Yeah, he started this one.
I got
in
this
jail.
tattooed on me. That's how real I was.
Shit.
I got
Yeah.
CEO of Black Love on my chest. I was real about
It was
this.
destined.
It was destined for me to come
So
over and
he
do this.
want,
Yeah.
you know,
Ain't no question.
feeding the homeless, helping people, you know, talking to people. He wants to, you know, talk to kids.
Yeah.
Mentor and shit.
You know,
Yeah, mentor,
mentorship,
yeah.
all of that
Mentorship.
stuff. So when we say black love, we as a whole, as black people,
Yeah.
we love different.
Right.
You know,
As a whole of black
our
people. Yeah,
bonds are different when we talk about our race and whatever.
right.
And we try to expand that with other people and get them to understand.
So they love us.
Right.
Yeah, they love us.
So when we say black love, you know, we love everybody. So black love is, you know, it's a movement.
Yeah.
So we need this to branch off, this and that, everything
Right.
that can be connected to it, but it's all in love.
Right.
So we got our podcast coming
You gotta
up.
invite us on that shit now.
Absolutely.
Y'all gonna be
Definitely.
Listen, I'm
Come
writing
on
this in
now.
stone. Y'all gonna be our
Yes,
first guest.
yes.
I'm putting that in stone.
And we would
Y'all
definitely
gonna be our first guest.
Right.
And
We're gonna talk some shit on
We
there
gonna talk.
now.
We
Yeah.
gonna turn up on that.
We promise you, we want
You
all
said
that.
what
We
y'all
want
gonna
all
ask us.
that.
What y'all gonna ask us now?
Yeah.
That shit called
Yeah.
black love.
I got some
Not
shit.
fucking
We
Hey.
ain't
around.
gonna put you on the
Hey.
spot. We ain't gonna put you on the spot.
We gonna be
Y'all
honest
remind
no
us
matter
of me
what.
and B.
Who the fuck?
We're gonna ask y'all some shit. 'Cause
We
y'all
know.
remind us, man.
We
We
know.
gonna be
We know.
honest no matter
We know.
what.
I got some shit for you
I
and
ain't scared of
Jay.
y'all motherfuckers. Bring it on. I ain't scared of you. What was you say that?
Yeah, I ain't scared of you.
Right.
bro. I got some shit. Yeah. I got some shit for
You
you
gotta
and
do the
Jay.
scene with Della Reese. Who is Della Reese? If somebody don't get this bitch a movie tonight, I don't know what the fuck they better do.
I
They better
am
get
done.
one. I'm gonna kick Stephanie.
I've seen Dumb and Dumber. That's my favorite though.
No,
What
she
is that? Della Reese.
Della
Damn
Reese
it.
stuff.
What?
You don't know.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh,
said that?
oh no! Oh, that's the
Who said
somebody
that?
shot the foot. Somebody
There you
shot
go.
somebody
There
in the
you
foot.
go.
But
Okay.
that's
There you
because
go.
the meme was going
There you
around.
go.
I ain't never watched the movie.
Yeah,
I'm
That's
gonna
right.
watch it though.
That's
We gonna
right.
get you straight.
We gonna get you.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
It's a good movie, bitch. Get you
Yeah.
a drink.
That's a classic.
Get your feet up. You gonna die laughing.
Yeah,
That's a
you
classic.
like that stuff.
That's some good
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
What's the name of it again? No, put it on my phone.
Surprise you.
It's called Harlem Nights.
Harlem
Okay,
Nights.
that's the one with the. That's the one with the.
Richard Pryor.
Everybody in that bitch.
It's two of them too.
Eddie
That
Murphy.
joint good.
Two of no bullshit.
No.
That joint good. You gonna
Watch
like
them
it.
both.
It's
All
good
of
shit.
them.
I just text one right now.
It's a good shit. It's a good
Yeah,
shit.
you gonna like it.
Nigga, why we ain't never watched?
Nigga, why we even never watch Harlem Nights? That's how she'll say it.
Like,
Not
nigga,
Yeah.
saw it
that
20
we, not
times.
that we should do a movie.
Nigga
Why
better
the fuck
stop.
we ain't watch Harlem Nights, nigga?
It's like, you ain't watching them.
Yeah, she said
I love it though,
that.
but see, everybody needs a person. I think everybody needs somebody.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Everybody needs a confidant. So,
Companionship.
Right.
well, y'all, this have been another episode of Fucking Be Honest.
Fucking Be Honest.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck
Be
it.
honest.